Hello friends, I think this is the first time that the stream is on time. Amazing progress. Alright, so yeah, let's do this. Alright, welcome back everyone. We are beginning our 5th stream of Dark Souls 2. And, well, last place I left off, I was, gosh, where was I actually? I forget the name. I was at the Macduff's workshop. No, I was not there. I was actually in Strahd's cell. Strahd, the cousin of Strahd the vampire from Dungeons and Dragons. So yeah, we're over there, and I happen to have cleared out Strahd's cell completely of its occupants, and in turn gotten 14,300 souls. Honestly, pretty good trade offer. I've not played very much. Yeah, I've not played very much without you guys. Only just, you know, farmed the souls in that one room, and now, yeah, that's that. Also, I'm realizing now that I don't immediately see my stream. So actually, am I streaming in fact? Let me see. Wait, we're getting there. Okay, yes, there is in fact a stream. Glorious. Making sure my chat is open. Perfect. So far we have one viewer, and that's probably myself. That's alright. Anyhow, I'm gonna go ahead and spend my souls on faith, because last time I found the dark orb, a shadow orb of some kind. So let's upgrade that faith. I am very intrigued by the shadow orb. Here we go. And enough so to actually go ahead and spend one of my bigger souls here and get another upgrade. Yes. Can I in fact do that? Let's see. Also, how well do y'all hear me? If y'all are hearing me, please let me know. And you know what? I am also going to notify my Discord of what's happening. Okay, so now we have how many souls left? We are, excuse, not souls, no. We have 8 faith. I need 2 more faith, and I'll be able to use the shadow orb, which is an exciting prospect. 1 second, you get. Okay, there we go. I have a good friend here of mine in the same room as me, who is watching the stream as well, who may occasionally, I may occasionally talk with. We're gonna have to see. Okay. Notifying my Discord. Stream is online. Okay, great. I'm gonna go right back to Strahd's cell and continue the journey from there. Okay. Yes, Strahd's cell. Let's do this. I was told that I need to summon, what's her name? Lotiel, I think, Lotiel, for the next boss fight. So I'm gonna go ahead and try to find her ASAP and summon her for the next boss. So just take care of these. I like that they don't have a whole lot of health. If they were tanky, these would probably be some of the most horrific enemies in the whole game. Yes, okay. Hey, that wasn't that bad at all. Alright. I think there was a hidden enemy back here who I'm going to take care of before anything happens. Okay. So far, no familiar faces in the chat yet, but yeah, we'll see. I missed the voices. That was not good timing on my end. Alright, thank you, Felton. Appreciate it. Okay, so apparently I am quite quiet, according to the people here. So I'll try to talk a bit louder. We're going to quiet down the game a bit. Yes, okay. If I am in fact still quieter than the game, I am sorry, and I can in fact correct that. Just let me know, please. Alright. So, I have no clue what kind of boss to expect in this location. I love the view, actually. This is cool. Alright. So last time we got swarmed completely in this little area. So I'm going to attack this Arbalist first. There you go again. Oh. He is awesome. As far as not a whole lot of spells from the wizard, but that's okay. You are getting into the mood of it. Abigail R says, could turn on the gameplay sounds down. I can try to do that. I don't exactly know how to, but, well, I should be able to. Yes, we'll try that. Music volume. Here. This time around, this is the first time I'm actually having a separate scene in my OBS for Dark Souls instead of just streaming the whole thing altogether. So that's probably why there are some issues at the moment. Okay. We descend. I really expected to go up, but down works too. Here. To anyone joining, we are on a quest to, well, several things at this point. The wizard is looking to make friends in Drangleic. He's searching for an epic hat, cool spells, and for a while he said that he's wanted to find a true conclusive death that is not hollowing. But lately he's been actually thinking about what that even entails and is no longer certain that that is in fact the fate that he wants. Those words were very comfortable on his lips even before he had gained consciousness from diving into the whirlpool in the beginning of the game, so he's I'm not sure if that's actually what he wants, so we're going to talk about that a little later. We're going to go back up and ignore the fact that there happens to be an actual boss from a previous area. Love the world building. Oh, thank you, Damien Chad. I really appreciate that. Okay. We have 10,000 souls. I'm really tempted to just go ahead and, yeah, you know what? While there aren't too many people here as of this very moment, we are going to go ahead and go back to the previous area, as in the Majula. We're going to go back to Majula and upgrade our Dark Orb. Sorry, upgrade the Faith so I could have a Dark Orb, which would be really cool. So that would be amazing. Let me go ahead and do that. This is the first time that the wizard is going to use a homeward bone, and since that's the case, I might as well read the item description. A white ashen bone, returned to last bonfire rested at. Bonfires burn on the bones of undead, and this bone, belonging to one whose journey was cut short, has the power to travel to bonfires, as if it yearns to resume its futile quest. Sorry, I have a door opening behind me every now and then, if you all hear that. Okay. And we're going to use that. All right. Times. Hello to anyone joining the stream. We are about to upgrade the wizard's faith, which he really hadn't invested in very much, and in turn maybe be able to use the shadow orb. This is in fact the first stream that's actually on time. A wizard, well, then again, you know, the wizard is never really late, according to Tolkien. Although it might feel that way, but this time around he's definitely not late, and it doesn't even look like he was. So we're good. All right, time for faith. Perfect. That's enough. That's that. And actually, with the rest, we're gonna buy some life gems, and I'm gonna be able to use the shadow orb now. The mystical, alluring shadow orb. Sure, nothing bad is gonna come from the wizard using the shadow orb for sure. And to anyone new, this is my first Dark Souls 2 playthrough. I'd earlier played Dark Souls 2 with like a friend, but I hadn't gotten this far. And so at this point it's completely blind. I have genuinely no idea what to expect. So exciting times. I'm very, very curious to explore this game. Okay. Now, should I think I'm going to replace the heavy soul arrow with the dark orb. Moment of truth. Ooh, I liked that. That was cool. Well, with the power of the dark orb, I will not be corrupted. Many have said that they were not going to be corrupted by the dark orb, and then were then corrupted. I'm different. I don't get corrupted by things. I have a great strength of will. That's how that works. So no concern at all. And actually, let me make sure these people are dead before I proceed. Nice. Let's see, how fast is the dark orb? Okay, not super fast. That was 2 hits. All right, there is certainly a power in this orb that I'm eager to harness. Okay. We are just gonna take our time with this one here. I think the soul arrow did a bit more damage than this. Here, we'll do a tiny soul arrow. No longer sure about the power of the dark orb, but I hear it becomes more powerful progressively, so. Yes, oh, actually there's a ladder I missed. Oh, of course, that tracks. So a small lesson from the wizard is never do any heavy attacks. Wow, that's crazy. Alright, massive progress. The stream's been going on for 13 minutes. We already got a new bonfire. Life is good. Royal Swordsman armor. We've been finding a few of those. Nothing particularly special there. I really like how the dark orb looks. It fills me with a kind of a great happiness. Alright. Well, we're going to actually descend down this time around, so. Yeah. And also, I believe I am still, in fact, human. I have used my effigy a while back, and the effigy has restored my humanity, which is nice. And that means next time I find the summon sign, I'll actually be able to get Latiel on my side and battle whatever boss is we're about to encounter. To be fair, I'm a bit surprised at the fact that there is a what do you call it? Sorry, at the fact that the boss from a previous area has just been made into a common enemy, as you all saw earlier, with the Flaxile sentry standing below the elevator. But then again, we've kind of seen a similar thing with some of the other Souls games, so I think it tracks. Okay. Just focusing. Man, the soul arrows are actually quite effective. I wonder if my dark orb doesn't do very much damage just yet, because my intelligence has been upgraded far more than my faith, and as a result, the balance is off. That'd be my guess. We'll see. Okay, we're gonna start with the Dark Orb. And then, if things aren't going well, I'm gonna go ahead and use the Soul Arrow on the Flexel Sentry that's waiting for me. Also, to anyone is in the chat currently, so how is the audio? I'm curious. Is my voice reasonable this time around? Oh gosh, that thing is huge. Oh, and this time we are, like in the previous boss fight, sort of drowned a little bit. Not drowned, sorry. We are in water. And I wonder if maybe I can bait this thing to get in here. Let's see. Where did he go? Oh, there you are. That's kind of wild. That still applies bleed to me. Unfortunate. Oh. Oh, we're okay. I don't think he's able to get up here. Wyfet, my friend! Hello. You are correct. Hex is scaled to whichever stat is lowest between intelligence and faith. That's truly unfortunate. That's okay, though. I'm gonna have to find a way to adjust that. Also, I did in fact upgrade my not my Estus flask. So now we have 2. That should have probably been the case far earlier than now, but finally got around to it. Also, Wyfat says, also your staff doesn't have good dark scaling. Really? Okay. Well, slowly we're gonna get to a reasonable dark orb build. Yes, that is now a deep desire in the wizard. I don't know what it is about the dark orb. It's like it's got these like whispers that happens every now and then that like tell me about like I guess seeing my family again or something, and like great power, and I don't know. I just very appealing for some reason. Wyfat says preferably you want both to be equal. Okay. Well, I guess time to build up some faith. Yeah, I think that would be optimal at this time. Here. I think we are still human, as I said before, so that means we should be okay with just finding the summon sign for Latiel and going into whatever boss fight awaits us. Alright, hello everyone joining the stream. We are making our way below this random tower in Dark Souls 2. The wizard is searching for a boss fight, and Latiel, that's the name I was told. I believe that's her. Okay. That's a lot of guys. Oh, that's not good. That's really is unfortunate. But we live, we live. I love how many life gems we get in this game. It really feels like... Sorry, I was gonna say, it really feels like, unlike the previous Souls games, you just kind of get an infinite supply of health, which feels like it really encourages exploration more, which I very much enjoy. Alright. So earlier I was saying that the actual motivation in the wizard has been under question. You know, oh my gosh, this reminds him of the skeletons he used to work with. He actually doesn't remember very much of his past, now that I think about it, and he thinks about it. There is a... Excuse me. Like, there are some memories he has of the events before he jumped into the whirlpool at the beginning of Dark Souls 2. However, he really doesn't remember his motivation at all for doing so, and now is occasionally getting flashes of those memories amidst his journey through Drang Lake. Wow, that's a lot of damage there. I did not enjoy that. Okay. Just gonna carefully make our way there. There's one left. Perfect. I think we're good. I'm gonna check with the chat real fast. Damien Chat says, Wi-Fi, thanks. I didn't know that the hexes work. Oh yeah, thank you. Truly appreciate that. Synesthesia, hello, friend. I think I've seen your comments before. I think I remember you, my friend. How are you liking Dark Souls 2 so far? So far, it's I like the art style. It's definitely different from 1 and 3 by a lot. There was a point when I started the game and I just got completely overwhelmed because of, well, partially because of my own skill issues, but apparently I also joined a covenant that increased everything's damage by quite the amount, and also the health of everything, which made me initially very concerned for the rest of this playthrough. But honestly, it's actually been pretty great. I've really enjoyed talking with the chat, or the voices as we've come to know them, and I'm curious to find out more about the lore. I'll definitely share more about my experience with this game as the stream progresses, but I just want to point out this is a kind of a sick alcove we have here. Love the moonlight. No clue what we're about to walk into, though. So before any of that happens, Wi-Fi says, "You made me want to play this again, so I started another no death, no bonfire run." Oh my gosh, Wi-Fi, have you actually succeeded in one of those? That's crazy, man. I'm glad that you're going back to it. Perhaps might be able to at some point play with you or something like that. That'd be awesome. Although probably not for the main content of the game. We'll see. Damien Shed says, "Damn, no death runs are great." Yeah, I can't believe people do that. I think every time like someone's joined so far, and there's like in the chat and talked about their own experience with Dark Souls, it's been something like crazy. Like, oh yeah, this is my like 10th run of the game. It's like I'm not quite on that level yet, but perhaps with time I'll join the ranks of those legends. Synesthesia says, "Oh man, you did the Covenant of Champs. Glad to hear you enjoy the art style, and glad to catch the stream finally. So glad to have you here, man. Yeah, please get comfortable. I think this is going to be a pretty good one so far. Also, yeah, no, the Covenant was, yeah, that was pretty bad. Thanks to YFAT, who notified me that I was in fact in the Covenant, I was able to escape and ultimately have a pretty great time of the game. Trying to be a wizard, you know. As to why that is, I'll explain later. We'll see. Waffet says, "Yes, I have, but a while ago." Man, that's crazy. I respect to that. That's insane. All right, you guys. All right, y'all think I'm ready? I think it's time to do this. I'm gonna go ahead and use a, what's it called? Well, actually, no, it's not time yet. Where's the Latiel sign? Does anyone know by chance where I could find that? I've been told that that's the only way to do her quest, is to actually summon her for the boss fight. I'm pretty sure I have the effigy activated. Yeah. If anyone has any tips, I would appreciate help with. For the most part, people haven't been giving too many spoilers to the game. In fact, it's actually been quite rare. There's been maybe a few small lore drops that I wouldn't have figured out myself, but other than that, yeah, we've been pretty good in that. Should be near the elevator. Near the elevator, like behind me? Okay. You guys, now that I've more or less cleared out the area, it shouldn't be that bad activating that. So let's go find that real fast. Lucatiel spawn. Lucatiel. Not Latiel. I don't know why I calling her Latiel. It sounded right. Lucatiel. I'll remember that. Thank you. Is there a way to tell if I do have my effigy activated? I believe, like, the little sparks around me, sort of the orange glowing ember element, implies that I am in fact human at the moment. But I don't see any spawn signs. Sorry, summon signs. Oh, I missed this totally. What could this be? A large soul of a nameless soldier. You know, it's like, that's such a fun element of these games, that as you progress, you continually find more and more loot from the people who've done the same journey as you, but just didn't make it as far. So in a way, it's like this like great collective experience of many, many people who've died in the past, you know, merging with yours. And so it's like not like you beat the whole experience by yourself, but rather as one with many, many others who've fallen before you. And perhaps if you quit the game too early, then you become technically one of those nameless soldiers who someone has to then loot. to fulfill the ultimate quest of the game. Anyway, synesthesia says you could take your helmet off to see if you're undead. Oh, that's a good point. Thank you, friend. Sorry, I'm getting used to the controls there. How do I look kind of dead, actually. Okay, that's good to know. It's time to use the effigy then. Let's do just 2 left. Whatever. Glorious. And there's the summon sign. All right. I think it's time. Lugatil of Mira. All right. This is the point where I either have an awesome friend help me win this fight, or I in fact doom them to certain death, and their quest ends preemptively. No two options. Okay. Wi-Fi says the player goes hollow when he quits playing in the meta explanation. Yes, I absolutely love that gimmick. It's just, I feel like it makes a lot of sense and kind of really works with the rest of the mechanics, like death being authenticated through gameplay. Sorry, every time you respawn. Like, I think that made sense, but if it didn't, I can elaborate. All right, you guys. To glory, I don't have my souls. Sorry, I don't have that activated. So I'm gonna go ahead and eat the blossom and restore some spell uses. All right, Lucatil, you ready? Thank you for joining me, friend. I highly appreciate your help. Let's do this. Oh. That's... Alright, that's quite ominous. Ah! Okay, that already off to a pretty intense start there. I'm gonna start orbing this man. Lucatil, be careful, friend. Oh, okay, never mind that. We're doing it, we're doing it. Feels like it's my responsibility to be tanking those hits, so it feels a little unfortunate. You be careful there. Honestly, I think Lucatil is doing pretty great. We have a wonderful chance here. The Lost Sinner. I just realized who we're fighting. Okay. I wish I could see him a little better. Oh, no. Lucatil, be careful. I'm just gonna get in there. Never mind, Lucatil, you're doing great. Ah, okay, no, this can't wait anymore. Ah. No, where did he go? Lucatil, no! Yes! Yes! Well done, friend. Well, hope to see you around. That means, the quest has been successfully progressed. Wonderful. 44,000 souls. Guess what I'm upgrading? Probably faith at this point. Alright, what's everyone saying? Take off your helmet. You could take your helmet off, see if you're dead. Yeah, okay, no, right, great. So, that was fairly trivial, although there was kind of a close call. Oh, of course. Gonna get a trapped chest right after the boss fight. Fragrant Branch of Yore. Elizabeth Mushroom. I do not know of this Elizabeth. Is that from the first game? The might be my guess, and this is a very strange room to be in. Okay, Sinner's Bonfire. Light the primal bonfire in the Sinner's Rise. Primal bonfire has rekindled. I've never heard of a primal bonfire before. This is interesting. Oh, well, tell you what, we're gonna just go ahead and go back to Majula, and hopefully... Well, never mind that. We're not gonna go to Majula. We're gonna go somewhere this bonfire demands us to go. Okay, Damien chat says I'll have to take off for a bit, but I'll be back later. Alright, thank you, Damien. It's been great having you here. Good shit, brother. That was powerful. Thank you. Yes, this is a... honestly, all look at you. Let me remind myself. Excuse me. We're gonna look up in the chat to see. Lucatiel. Okay, we're gonna call her Lucatiel. Yeah, Lucatiel. Yeah, that's it. Yes. Great times. Wife, it says the gimmick is that in the fight is the darkness messes with your lock on. Oh, that's why that kept happening. That's interesting. I've not seen something something like that before. I think. Maybe could I have had a torch for that? Whatever. Yeah, no, that's interesting. Okay, we're gonna not talk to this person. That was kind of a mistake, although she's cool. She's been surprisingly like a wonderful help in this whole endeavor. We are gonna upgrade a lot of faith now because I want to be a great dark magic user. No, not necessarily great dark magic. That sounds bad. Just I want to be able to see the shadow orb and like actually like use it effectively. Seems like there's a great potential there. Just saying. Nothing to do with darkness or all that, you know. Anyway, 19 faith. Should I do it? I think there isn't any issues, so might as well. Also, Wifet says torch would have helped. Okay, I guess next time, maybe when going through this place, we'll remember that. Synesthesia says there is something you can do to make it brighter in the area, yeah, in the arena. Yeah. Okay. Well, that was a surprisingly quick boss fight. So. Maybe next time. I don't know if there will be a next time, but yeah. Alright, good times. Yeah, okay, I'm upgrading my faith. I think it's time. 19 faith. The wizard is not sure what he's believing now, actually. It's a little strange to just... Oh yeah, suddenly my faith is increased, which feels like such a strange metaphysical thing. Like, my faith in what exactly? I don't know if it's the gods of this land, because I don't really know any gods of this land. But, I don't know, in a kind of a postmodern sense, perhaps the faith in oneself has increased. But that's kind of weird and edgy. We'll see. I am going to go ahead and upgrade my sword, or at least repair it. Man, thank you, Leningrast. You've been of wonderful assistance in this whole journey. Wait, I can't repair a weapon? Oh, I guess not. Alright. Huh. Guys, should I upgrade my staff, or would you rather I upgrade my sword? Do you guys have a preference at this point? Whoever answers first, I will heed their suggestion. And checking the chat at this point, Synesthesia says 6 vigor is a bold choice. Thank you, friend. I mean, so far it's been okay, but you're right, it is, one forgets about vigor, I suppose. Glass cannon, that's the way. Wifehead says the Lost Sinner is pretty easy, though. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I guess that tracks. Felt bad luck, Teal. It came so close to death there. Hello, everyone joining. We are progressing through Dark Souls 2. The wizard is seeking things. What it is, he was pretty certain about a while ago, but now upgrading his faith, he's actually a bit more conflicted about. Just before, it was a kind of death he was seeking. He was seeking a final death that would go beyond just hollowing and actually, you know, he'd get some peace, but now he's realizing that that might not have actually been the case. In fact, maybe there's something more to this journey of his than just seeking death, because that's kind of I guess, anticlimactic, and he's realizing that maybe those were the words of himself before he jumped in the whirlpool, the self that he doesn't really remember as much anymore. More memories will surely come back to him in this quest. Okay, since no one said anything, I'm gonna go ahead and upgrade my longsword. That's alright. Oh, so also, actually, Wi-Fi says hold off on the staff, so yeah, perfect. We did do just that, and we're also gonna get some life gems, and we're gonna go... Where actually are we gonna go? I don't know. Well, I could go ahead and save one of those stone statues, because we now have that branch of yore or something of that sort. I think I can recall at least 2 statues, or 1 for sure. I know where we can find one of them. So I think I might do that, unless you have better suggestions. Wi-Fi says faith doesn't necessarily mean faith in gods. It could mean faith in oneself. Yeah, I think that's the way to go, which is, I don't know, strange to think about, I guess. But that's all right. Here, we're gonna buy 9 more of these and just keep stacking up on those. I'm also realizing I only have 1 effigy, which will surely come back to bite me, especially given my little health bar. But that's okay. Any suggestions where to go? I think I'm gonna use my yore stick, right? That's what the branch of yore. Yeah, one of these. Fragrant branch of yore. We're gonna use it on the statue that was somewhere here, or at least that's my immediate intuitive response, which means I should probably go do that. At least none of the voices seem to be saying otherwise. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Been very curious what's lying over here. To anyone joining, we are about to cure someone of petrification. An exciting miracle that's about to happen. Also only have 11 dark orbs and 1 soul arrow. That's totally my fault. Okay. Alright, let's save this individual. Actually, wait. Wi-Fi says, I recommend heading back to the Hades Tower of Flame. You may find something interesting on the way. The voices are in fact pulling me away. Oh, the Tower of Hades. Okay, I will go there, but I am in fact going to help this individual. I've been thinking about them this entire journey. Hello, friend. You're right there? Sorry about that. That probably really sucked. However long you were petrified. Bless you. No, totally, or whatever. Makes sense. Sure, yeah, okay, well. I think that was a moment. Man, the fact that the other mage recovered so fast just adds to his power in my mind, like the dark mage. Rosenbeth, understood. Thank you so much for rescuing me, of course. Anyway. Oh. Prism stone. What is a prism stone? Let's see this. Prism stone. No, that's not it. Do you all know by chance where I could find a prism stone? Is that a... What even is that? No clue. There's a pale stone. What is this? Removes additional powers from equipment. No, I don't think we want that. Oh. We do have a light ember. I don't know about a prism stone. Oh. No, that's not even it. Activate Pharaoh's contraption. There are pharaohs in this game. I forgot. Okay. Well, I'll tell you what, you guys. We are probably not going to talk to this Pyromancer super much, very much. What's her name? I forget your name already. I'm sorry, Rose. This wizard has very bad memories of flame. He doesn't really want to look at flame very much. He's been... yeah, no, it's something in his past just about fire. Doesn't really resonate well with him. Also, that's a lot of deaths here. Makes one wonder if they maybe try to challenge that knight over there. Also bad history with knights to anyone joining. Yeah, the wizards had lots of negative encounters with those. And yeah, now the more I go through Drang Lake, the more these memories are kind of returning, and I'm beginning to piece together who the wizard was in his life before Drang Lake. Let's see. And we are going to go back to the Hades Tower and see what was there. Wyfat has intrigued me. Wyfat says it's a consumable. Oh, the prism is a consumable. And Synesthesia says it's a light blue ball in the item screen. Okay, the brighter the flame, the deeper the shadow. Kind of epic there. I love that. I don't know what you're referring to, my friend, but I like your style. Okay. I still don't see the blue ball. That's all right. We're gonna find it. Also, you know what? Let's read the Soul of the Lost Sinner. The lost sinner eternally punishes herself for the sins of her past. I didn't know they identified that way. Understood. Well, I guess we probably helped him out. That would have probably been very unfortunate to keep living in that state. Sure wonder what they did. Oh, Elizabeth mushroom. We were going to look at that. Specially treated dried mushroom creates a euphoric sensation when ingested and restores a large amount of HP over time. Saint Elizabeth devoted her life to helping the needy by concocting medicine and potions. It's thought her great virtue was matched only by her sublime beauty, but who can say now? Understood. I for some reason thought about the mushroom from the first Dark Souls game, and I thought that was her name, but maybe I'm wrong. Was it not Elizabeth? Do any of you recall by chance? Yes. Also, Synesthesia says, you know not yet the dark that dwells within you, seeker of fire. You guys are very ominous. I like when the voices are that ominous. That's great. You know, you guys are more than welcome to also partake in this voice RP if that sounds fun to y'all, because that does add a lot to the experience, I think. And to any of you in just joining, what one might call the chat is, in fact, we're reading as the voices in the wizard's head, tormenting him, but mostly helping. So that's great. That was her name. That was her name. Okay, so that unfortunate. This other Elizabeth is taking credit for the mushroom. Not sure if we're gonna get any more lore on that. And you know what? We actually haven't looked around too much in this area, and I wonder if anything's changed since the last time we've been here. Perhaps we can knock this door down or something, or just open. No, we can't do that. Okay, we're gonna go to the fire tower, and there was a dragon. The wizards not had good experiences with dragons. They are conniving creatures. They know the past and the future pretty well, so I don't know. Pose a great threat. We'll see. Here, Tower of Flame, Hades Ruin. Yeah, let's go to the Tower of Flame. I kind of, well, I don't like the title. We're gonna see what we can find there. So Dark Fog. Never mind. We're not gonna know anything about the Dark Fog. That's all right. Beautiful place. Okay. Is this? Ah, the fool. And then I got called a fatty. Suffering. Well, I believe we've already gone this way, so now we should go towards the dragon, which I say with great hesitance and concern. That's okay. Wyfat says, or you could interpret that mushroom as a part of Elizabeth. That's interesting. I forget that this place ties back to Lordran. We'll have to see. Here, let's see how much damage does this do now. That's reasonable. Okay. I very much enjoy how much damage we're doing now. Feeling that wizardly power. Cracked blue eye orb. I kind of want to know a little bit more about that. I've not seen that. Can only be used by members of the Blue Sentinels Covenant. Punish the guilty to strengthen the bond with your covenant. I do not know what covenant I want to align myself with. Right now the wizard is in an interesting place in that sense. Also, I can technically summon a man. You know what? You guys fine with me summoning this guy? I think it would be kind of epic. I rarely get to do this. I think it would be fun. Yeah, you know what? Yeah, whatever. This isn't like a challenge run. We are in fact free to make these decisions. So, oh gosh. Okay, yeah. Actually, I need to really summon him quickly because I might not have a chance to do that very soon. Also, I'm seeing that Synesthesia is saying something in the chat. I will get back to that in just a moment. Here, try me. That's right. Get dark orbed. Nice. Okay, that felt cool. That was a very satisfying parry. Very rarely get to do those. Masterless Glencore. Well, comrade, whoever you are, I welcome the assistance. Seems reasonable. Whoever's joining the chat, we are about to go probably face a dragon. Yeah, also welcome to the cacophony of the voices. Very happy to have you all here. Synesthesia says, yeah, my reading on that line is either that the tongue-in-cheek nod to the fact that Elizabeth is a mushroom, or hinting that she wasn't said mushroom. I see. Or actually that the legend myth of Elizabeth, expounded upon the ages, colloquially created the idea that she is this beautiful figure. Was. Okay, oh, that's cool. I like that. I like that interpretation. Ring of Binding, we're going to have to see what that is. I like them paying homage to the previous games for sure. Elizabeth does not mention how time twists, even in fact. Oh, does mention how the time twists. Yeah, this land is very much full of that, twistingness, I guess. Nothing is really stable in the realms of Dark Souls. Here, I'm gonna stab him. It's kind of nice to have a friend here, you know? And I know that he's only here temporarily, surely, because he was unlikely to live very long. That's okay. Thank you for your assistance. Okay, we're... Oh, they did not mean to do that. Go forth, friend. It's rare that knights actually assist me. In my experience, knights have been a very much negative force in my life, but that's okay. I'm willing to forgive them because of this guy, or at the very least, I'm willing to work with him. That one's smart. Masterless Glencore. Glencore, go attack him. Go on. Fight the battle. Ooh. Honestly, what a beast. Nice. Okay, we are immortal. Unfortunately, actually, that happens to be our condition. Okay, we'll take our time slowly with these. I'm gonna focus the small one. He can focus the large one. Glencore, focus, man. Honestly, Glencore, that was a noble sacrifice right there. Actually tanking all those for me. You got it. No! Man. Oh, you got an Estus fight? Man, you were... I was worried for you there for a second. You're okay. Alright. Vlog... Oh, hello. Vlog duck... I didn't know. Vlog. Hello, friend. Vlogs. Happy to have you here, friend. Hello. We have a new voice in the channel. Very happy to have you here. We are slowly going up a staircase to perhaps fight a dragon. Not particularly thrilled by that, but that's all right. Surely we're gonna succeed. The thing is, you know, historically, when you think about it, dragons, they're pretty gimmicky. You know, it's like, you need to, like, destroy one scale and then, like, attack right where the missing scale is, or you just don't fight the dragon, or you have to, like, get a special sword to kill the dragon. There's always some stupid gimmick with the dragons, and one has to be very weary of that. You know, back in Lordran, there was this one dragon who would just fire at you, and then you'd have to die like 30 times to eventually figure out that for some reason you can kill him almost solely through his tail, which is that's not intuitive to you, right, Glencore? That's kind of strange, actually. So yeah, whatever the gimmick with that one is, I doubt it's going to be a single life that we're going to spend on him. It's probably going to be quite a few. So this might be the last time I'm seeing you, Glencore. Unfortunately, the dragon is already awake. Yeah, like, what do you mean? Okay, all right, Glencore, let's think about this. What could we even do, friend? Well, first of all, you can go down. Oh my gosh, Glencore, you watch yourself, friend. How much? We have 11 dark orbs. We have 1 soul arrow. You got anything? I understand, you got a big sword. That's reasonable. You know what? Maybe if you hold out your shield, and I hold out my shield, and we just run towards the dragon. Let's see, what's over there? Doesn't look like there's anything over there. That's almost a dead end. Voices, voices, I call upon you. Is this wise? Should I go over here? Am I going to in fact get just burned? Is there any hope at all? Please tell me. Yfat, one of my favorite voices. Have you tried hitting the dragon really hard? So you see, that should work in theory. You know, maybe you're right. Maybe I'm being too scared of this, Glencore. Perhaps we should just go for it. The Yfat says we should do it, so let's just run for it. You ready? Actually, let's be smart about this. I'm going to do the life gem right away. This way, I'm healing as I'm running towards the dragon. That's alright. That's okay. Yes, okay. Glencore, we're making it. If he flies up and burns us, that's not going to be good. That's also fair. Ooh. Destroy the dragon! Destroy the dragon! No! He does the thing! Goodbye, Glencore. We're gonna get burned. No! Yes! 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 Die! Oh, Glencore, you my guy. Oh, wow. Oh, dude. Oh, I did. Yeah, hello, Glencore. That was good. That was surprisingly good, my friend. We've made it. Thank you for that. Petrified Dragonbone, and the Watch Dragon Parma. Huh. Don't know what the Parmesan? What is this? We'll see. You know, man, as we were fighting the dragon, I just got some, like, flashbacks. I have a strong suspicion that at some point I lived in a village that was burned by one. Kind of cliche now that I say it. Maybe it was just a dream, but it sure seems like a memory that might be important. We'll get back to that later, perhaps. Also, there was something here. Pale stone. I think we've seen that before. Okay. Man. I bet you probably know these parts pretty well. Honestly, the fact that you're actually guiding me through here tells me that you know your stuff. So I'm gonna just trust you to guide me. Divine blessing, man. This was much easier thanks to you, man. You're a good friend now. Checking in with the voices. You have to run really fast. Yes, I think that ended up working pretty well. Yfat says, wait for it to breathe the fire and sprint towards while it's recovering. That would have been smart. Probably could have avoided getting burnt there for a minute. But we tank it with 6 vigor. That's exactly the strategy we need. I don't know exactly where we need to go now, Glencore. This is a... I was told there might be something here of importance, but I do not know what that could possibly be. Wi-Fi says dragon down. Yes, yeah, thank you, comrades. This is a jovial moment, avenging the memory of my village at this point. Wi-Fi says that's a pretty good shield. A lever spawned near the... Wait. This is unlike levers. Levers tend to be a very stable structure, usually like ingrained with the greater architecture. But this, as a magical lever, truly unheard of. They are already barely detectable. Glencore, let's see this. Are we being trolled by Wi-Fi? We'll see. Wi-Fi does not have that on his record yet. A lever near the dragon. Oh! This is not a very intuitive lever, but that's okay. Awesome. Alright, I cast a spell. Yeah, alright. See, Glencore, that's kind of a cool thing if you're a wizard and you know something's going to happen, is you can just kind of wave your hand, and when it happens, it just looks like you did it. It's half of being a wizard is just taking credit for natural events and making it look like reality is somehow magical. Honestly, man, magic is kind of like a filter we can put on like technology that's like complex enough to look like magic, I guess. So yeah, if you know the natural world pretty well, you just wave your hand and know something is going to happen ahead of time, you can just look like a mage. It's pretty cool. Anyway, Glencore, I don't know what you did. I assume you killed somebody. I appreciate that. Let's do it. Man, this sure looks like An Orlando, my friend. I don't know why I'm getting these memories. The wizard hasn't been to An Orlando, or has he? I don't know. Or, you know, maybe we're going to find something Bloodborne here. Who knows? Whoever is joining, we are about to pass that fog wall over there. That's right. So, get ready. Old Radiant Life Gem. That's different. It's been funny getting all these healing items because, in a way, they all seem to restore my health the same way, even though one does so more. I technically have very little health to restore, so that hasn't been an issue. But that's alright. Let's see this. Human... Oh, 5 effigy... Man. That's it. Glorious times, my friend. Alright, Glencore, you ready to go through whatever that is? Also, any of the voices, any insight on Glencore that I should know about, perhaps, or that you think is intuitive, would be intuitive for me to know at this point. Like, my best guess is that Glencore is just an anarchist and has no masters, and is in fact just one of the local knights who is rebelling for some reason, which I can very much respect. A knight without authority, that's pretty sick. Also kind of badass, makes me want to be kind of knightly, but I'm content with being a wizard, so yeah, that's okay. Alright, Glencore, you ready for whatever's about to happen? I no clue what to expect. Let's do this. Oh, old Dragon Slayer. I know that man. I know that I'll recognize him anywhere. Where is your friend? You know, if you have the same moveset as your compatriot as you did before, I don't think you have very good odds. A spear for 2 men is nothing. I'll even Dark Orb you. Never mind. That's a good spear. That's a good spear. I apologize for bad mouthing it ahead of time. No. Okay, dude. Lock in. Save. Wait. We're gonna do a life gem, and I think that's gonna save us for a little bit. This is slightly different. Glencore, you're amazing. You're doing so good, man. You just keep going. We have no more spells. That's okay. I'm gonna take another life gem, and I think the odds are truly on our side. Glencore, Glencore, be careful, friend. Yes, yes, Glencore, you my guy. It's great stuff. Thank you so much for helping me. Hope I see you around again. Man, you guys, that was Glencore. That was a Glencore for you guys. I have no clue who he was. Just an anarchist knight assisting his comrade. Or just a random stranger, I suppose. And to those who didn't know, that was in fact a boss from Dark Souls 1, which is why I was so shocked to see him. Which even makes even more sense, because this is Enderland. Yeah, time really is just strange out here. Really, things are warping in and out of reality. And yeah, I'm about to ask this person a question. But let's first check in with the voices. Wyfat says he's wearing Haid Knight armor in Haid's tower, and his prefix is masterless. That's real. Yeah, I think that's all. I guess that's all we get on him. That's fair. Sinus teacher says they're wearing the Haid's Knight armor and the fallen soldier helm that the undead soldiers in Drangleic drop. So I'd assume that he's probably just a vagabond warrior. It's a legend. That's what he is now. We're gonna forever remember him. I can't remember his name. No. The sands of time come for us all. Anyway, Sinus teacher also says probably killed a Haid's Knight to get the armor, or maybe I respect him. He's good. All right. Anyway, who are you?
Transient being.
That's fair. We are all.
You are not needed.
You look kind of really bitter. Are you sad that I killed your Dragon Knight? I would understand that. Sorry about it. Cracked blue eye orb. That's alright, we've already seen a few of those. Anything else? More blue eye orbs, perhaps? Cleric's Parma Tower Shield. You know what? We haven't really looked at the new items we've gotten. So, here, we have Cleric's Parma. You know what? Let's give it a shot. I think it's worth a try. Let's try this shield. It looks kind of cool. We'll try it out. Wyfat says that nobody likes Templars. It's like the Templars are cool conceptually, yeah, but like I don't know, these guys, I don't know, I'm glad I had a good friend to help me deal with them. Whoever's joining the stream, we just destroyed the Dragon Knight, also known as Ornstein. So that's behind us now, and we're gonna keep harassing this knight here. I don't think he can threaten us too much.
Transient being. Nothing has changed. You would never make a knight of the blue, and I have nothing more to say. Be gone. You are not needed.
Huh. You know, while you find yourself in an Orlando, a place out of time, I believe you will find yourself swept by the sands of time, and will be nothing soon enough. So, that's okay. I didn't like him very much. So we are gonna go deeper into wherever this is. I didn't know there was anything under an Orlando, which I'll take it. Let's go. Let's go. Awesome. What a good time. Yeah, I've actually really enjoyed having the comrades along my side. It does feel like more like a community effort here. The fact that they actually can in fact die, and that kind of makes it feel more real than having just another player beating the game for me, which, you know, also an option, but I'd rather not at this time. Any recommendations as to where to go? Wyfat, did I perhaps go where you had intended for me to go in the Haid's Tower of Flame, or was there more to be explored? If no one knows, that's okay. Either way, I'm going to go to Majula. It's time to get some levels and not upgrade the Vigor, because so far there's been little reason to do that. Actually, you know, I bet that's probably going to at some point really haunt me. I bet we're going to get to a point where I'm going to get poisoned by everything, and oh yeah, we haven't even been to any kind of poison swamps. That's certainly going to happen. I'm certain. So that's probably gonna really suck. I'm not looking forward to that. I think 8 ADP is good, right? I don't know. You guys have any recommendations as to what I should upgrade at this point? Wi-Fi says that also by head towers, Haid Tower, I meant physically walk there from Majula. Oh, I see. Well, that's interesting. I will go ahead and give that a try right away. Let's first upgrade, though. Any recommendations, you guys? I'm tempted to upgrade my faith in myself, because that was actually a very encouraging encounter. So far, we haven't died once this stream. Gosh, the devil and the angel, synesthesia and Wi-Fat. Synesthesia is saying upgrade vigor, and Wi-Fat is encouraging to be a greater glass cannon. I think glass cannon might be the way. I mean, okay, tell you what, synesthesia, I will appease you. Oh, Michael, Michael Ernest. Hello, good friend. To anyone new, but Michael has been here, and Wi-Fi have been here since the first stream, so very great to see the familiar comrades. Okay, tell you what, I will appease you, the two of you. I will upgrade Vigor twice, because each of you have said that, and then I'm going to keep upgrading Faith, because Wi-Fi said to be a glass cannon. So, since the two of you voted for Vigor, we get 2 extra Vigor. That's right. Glorious. Alright, well that's good. Let's get some more life gems. That's always nice. I love how that's a thing we can keep getting like infinitely. Really makes it feel like we are unstoppable, except for when I die. Other than that, basically unstoppable. Okay, hello everyone joining. We are about to go to Hades Tower again, but this time around from Majula. Apparently, there may be something hidden here for us, according to one of the voices, that being Wi-Fat. Yes, the wizard is searching at this time for... Actually, we're going to get back to that in just a second. A new face. Who are you, comrade?
Oh, hello there. An honor to see you again. This room is not as it seems. There are 2 pathways leading out.
Huh.
And only this lovely thing reveals the other path. And this lovely thing only runs on miracles. Shall I provide you with one?
Okay. Fantastic marketing. Move path. To cast miracles, you must have a strong faith in the gods. Okay.
Miracles began as tales told by gods. We preserve their will with law, pray to their greatness, and are blessed in return. You must nourish your faith.
Well, I don't know about that. Okay, guys, can I just go and upgrade my... Oh, sorry, just equip a miracle? I'm pretty sure I have one. I have one miracle, and I could maybe activate it here, and that's gonna do something. That's my guess. You must pay the toll. Okay, well, fair enough. Let's... This proud knight made into souls. Perfect. All right, go ahead and assist me, comrade. Also, wait, what's your name? Lycia of Lindeld. Lycia of Lindeld. We'll go with Lindeld. Lycia of Lindeld. Thank you. I don't believe we've met before, but you sound like we have, so... I don't know. Have my souls. Please don't scam me. Let this not be like a Hollow Knight kind of thing. And that's really cool. That's actually... What a cool gimmick. I've never... Well, I've probably seen something like this, but not that I can recall. Alright, well, thank you for that. And we're off to a new adventure. No clue what to expect. Thank you for guiding me, Wi-Fat. Rogue Water. Rogue Water? What did this water do? What do you mean? As opposed to, like, what, conformist water? Anyway, oh, I see. We do have that. That's a lot of signs. What are you guys saying? Message required ahead. Visions of messages. Okay. Message. Message? Message? Left required ahead. Okay, tell you what. Can I leave a message? I forget. How do you leave a message? Never mind. No. What is this? The text usually using rhetoric to manipulate me to do something. We're not going to be doing that. We're just going to advance, maybe with our shield out just for safety. And we'll be okay. Alright, to anyone joining, we are off to somewhere. The wizard is seeking... He used to seek death, but now something's changed. He's realizing that that seeking a conclusive death beyond hollowing is indeed a hollow purpose. It is like to live life to die, and that's not really what he wants. He wants to find some kind of meaning. And although meaning is so much harder to find in this weird, fragmented state of reality where you keep dying over and over and over, giving no real, like, holistic narrative to one's experience, he's trying to find a new way to tell his own life story in a way that does facilitate him experiencing an overarching narrative between all the lives. And surely he will complete his quest, and it'll go back to meaninglessness. But at least for now, he has some kind of a purpose, and, well, to be fair, the purpose is more or less transient right now. He's just looking for hats and cool spells, but also a greater purpose. Honestly, that might just happen as he searches for it, so we're working on that. We'll talk a little bit more about meaning in a second. Thank you. Wi-Fi, I did pass an NPC. Follow the voices in your head, not the voices on the floor. You're so real for that. Yes, okay. Who are you? It's a really not a great view. You know, you have a kind of something just incredible over here, and you choose to look at the wall here. Perhaps a monkish behavior.
The dark stirs.
Oh, I see.
The dark is sparked within you.
I don't know what you're talking about.
My name is Falcon.
Falcon. Well met, man. I'm just a wizard.
What do you need?
What do you need? What do I need? What are you selling, man? Chaos Rapier. Archdrake Staff. That kind of looks cool, man. Archdrake Chime. I don't know. I don't really want to associate myself with dragons very much. Dragons are... I don't know. They have a very corrupting nature about them. I'm not one for believing in my own ability to be corrupted or anything. But dragons, they just by their nature, they tend to do that. And that's pretty good selection you have there, friend. Resonant Flesh, Great Resonant Soul, Dark Weapon, Resonant Weapon. Any recommendations, friends? I might just go ahead and use one of these. Might go ahead and buy one of these. These all look really nice. In fact, I'm tempted to just go ahead and use up one of the bigger souls and just buy one right away, because we're on that dark. No, not dark. No, just what am I saying? Grim spell casting. That's right. Yeah, we're not embracing darkness like that or anything. I'm still pure in my heart. Do y'all have any recommendations? I'm kind of tempted to get the resonant weapon. That looks cool, but maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it's not a good idea. How many uses does it have? Catalyst, Sacred Chime. Well, actually, well, no. Maybe the dark weapon is cooler. Might do the dark weapon. Dark orb and weapon. Yeah, you know what? We already have the dark orb. Let's get the weapon. Let's just go ahead and use up one of the bigger souls and see what happens. Also, to anyone joining, welcome to the stream. You're now one of the many voices in this wizard's head, and we're gonna go ahead and maybe do kind of a crime, a travesty, and use up the soul of the last giant. Wow, something in my heart just snapped there. I don't know what that was about. I don't know the significance of using the soul of the last giant, but I guess it is no more. I needed that cool spell. Oh, what's this? Resonant Soul. What do you need for that? Sacred Chime. Okay.
Do we need again?
Yeah, that's sick. We're gonna tune some spells, and you know what? Maybe vary things up a little bit. Let's. Dark weapon only has 4 uses. That's I don't know what to make of that. Can we equip this? We have 42 dark orbs. That's kind of really sick, actually. You know what? Let's try that. Let's try that for a little bit and see what happens. Thank you for recommending buying the Dark Orb, Wi-Fat. I didn't know you could just like stack them like that. Okay, Dark Orb, Dark Weapon, Dark Orb. Oh, so Michael said that. Thank you, Michael. Synesthesia says Great Resonant Soul can be extremely powerful, but it's very little, but has a very literal cost. Oh, okay. We might come back to that at some point. Wi-Fi says the resonate spells require a chime, not a staff. Oh, thank you for that. I will keep that in mind. I think, yeah, okay, I'll just stick with the staff. I like the staff. You know, the staff is cool. The reason you want to use a staff is because the magic doesn't really leak into your hands that much. I've seen actually on recently the wizard posting subreddit. They actually been talking about that. How with wands, for example, while you get kind of the quicker cast, way less stable. And the fact that we're looking at a poisoned enemy makes me really suspicious about what we're about to enter. Oh, and actually I don't like that I didn't kill him there. That's really concerning. That enemy looks poisoned, or maybe I'm wrong. And that could indicate that we're about to enter a poisoned area, which is as bad as it can possibly get in these games. So let's see what we're about to enter. Also, the message. Oh gosh. Well, there you have it. That's not good. So Wi-Fi says sacrifice the last giant to fuel the darkness within you. No, man, it's not like that. It's just it was lying around. It wasn't being used for anything. Didn't have any sentimental value really. The last giant, might as well be the last unicorn. Completely, I don't know, outdated, I guess. Yeah, the sentiment of that is like way past us. Anyway, that's not good. I don't like that there happens to be this acid rain in this cave we're entering. The wizard is mentally kind of ready for what's about to happen. Okay. Nope, none of that. It's just, it doesn't seem like a good idea to walk through green particles in this game, It's like there are many games where you can walk through green particles and probably be fine, but this just doesn't feel like one of those. Okay, checking what the voice is. Synesthesia says, right, always forget hexes are split between staves and chimes. Staves are powerful. Okay. We're actually doing okay. Maybe, in fact, we are not about to enter a poisoned area, which would be kind of really cool. Oh, I like the design here. That's different. Here, can I target it onto you? Let's try it. Nice. That felt great. This I know maybe he was just a guy who needed help, but that's okay. I don't know, something in me told me that he had to die in that moment. I don't know what it is. I think my staff has been whispering things to me about like the evil of these people. So I don't know, something about the staff. Oh gosh, okay, never mind that. To anyone joining, we are, I don't know where we are. We're progressing, and the wizard is exploring some really dark area. Very happy to have you all. Welcome to the cacophony of voices. All right, we're just gonna go right. Nope. Okay. This is the most we've been in danger so far this time around, but I think we're okay. So again, a quick lesson from the wizard: never use heavy attacks. It's never worth it. You always have an opening where they just hit you. Also, sorry, man. Stay away from me. Also, okay, so Wi-Fi says the resonant spells are even stronger than regular hexes, but come at a steeper cost. I wonder what that cost could be. Surely It's not the corruption of my moral character. Couldn't be me. Anyway, Wyfetz also says, also talk to Falcon and exhaust his dialogue. There's 84 people here. That's a very like ominous thing to hear one of the voices say. Give me like an exact number of enemies in a given area. I'm a little concerned by what I'm about to enter. That's all right. We're gonna walk through here, and you know, clearly I'm okay, right? That not actually poisoned. Yeah, we're fine. We're fine. We're gonna talk to Falcon just a little longer and see what he has to say. My impulse was to just take from him for some reason, which doesn't like me very much. I know what's happening there.
Watches over you.
I don't know what you're talking about, man. The dark. I only have like a dark orb, and that's it. You know. Hex's hood, Hex's robes, Hex's gloves, Hex's boots. Hex's hood, Hex's robes, Hex's gloves, Hex's boots. Pretty cool. Sunset staff.
Together into the dark.
Man,
No matter, the time will come.
I don't know what you're on about, man. I mean, I appreciate the whatever that is. In fact, I'm actually very tempted to wear whatever you gave me. It sounds kind of cool. Falcon. That's interesting. Very, very, very interesting times we're in. Let's see. What is this? What is this? Hexus robes? What? That's I mean that goes kind of hard, man. I don't necessarily align myself with the dark powers at this time, but they do kind of have a sick drip. I think that's the right word. Oh, you give me your own hood? That's cool. Hex's gloves. Hex's boots. Wow. You guys, this is probably just, I'm just going to casually wear this. This isn't at all a representation of what the wizard is moving towards. And actually, wait, there's a sunset staff. That sounded really sick. Do you guys recommend the sunset staff? Oh my god, I love the sunset staff. A staff said to have been forged in Aldea, a catalyst for sorceries and hexes, particularly powerful for casting hexes. Mysterious Lord Aldea secluded himself inside a manor to conduct various experiments. Those invited to the manor disappeared, replaced over time with malformed beasts that roamed its halls. So, I don't know. So, the sunset staff is a completely viable choice. This is, again, tell you guys, the wizard isn't going evil or anything. This is just, yeah, I don't know what's up with that. The voice of Wyfet says, join the dark side. I don't know what's up with the voices right now. I mentioned, okay. Oh, you're right. There are 84 voices and 91 voices in the stream. That's wild. The staff is very good for hexes, and so is the armor. The hood does something special. That's very ominous, Wyfat. Okay, well, we're gonna remember that, and we are gonna probably get the sunset staff a little later. We are gonna equip it in due time. I think that'll be cool. All right. To everyone joining, thank you all for being here. You are now one of the many in the cacophony of voices. We are progressing further into the wherever it is that we're progressing. The wizard is not really knowing of where he's even going, to be honest. Okay, where are we? We're gonna go through the door that was broken in just a little bit ago. I have strange memories of this place. I didn't know about that. That's crazy, man. It's really crazy. Okay, sit down. Huh. There was like kind of a little bit of excitement that happened there as I took his life. I don't know what. Yeah, no, we're okay. Oh, I see what you tried to do there. All in vain. You fall to your knees at my feet. Glorious. Cracked red-eye orb. You know what? At some point, maybe might mess around with some red-eye orbs. That could be pretty interesting as a source of entertainment. We'll see. Okay, where are we even? The dark forest. Huh. Okay. Also, to anyone joining for the first time, I should say we are... we have a Wizard Coven on Discord, if anyone wishes to join and stay updated about these hangouts for the future. The link is on the channel description. Just, yes, got a plug in there a little bit. The wizard must plug. Okay. Enough of that, though. I love this forest. This is such a suddenly grim area. I mean, we've had like previously grim areas, but this one has like actually like all the dead trees and the actual like atmospheric darkness. This is delightful. And I think I finally learned how to cast without having to lock on, which is not something I think I've ever been able to do before. Or at least... Can I? Nope, no I can't. Spoke too soon. But can I, though? Wait, just like a little bit. The desire is so great. No, that wasn't good. Okay, here, one more. Okay, that guy's immortal. Something's wrong with him. Waffet says the hood does something special. The dark comforts and nurtures all who are willing. Embrace its willing stillness. I don't know, man. I don't know, dude. I was once a devotee of regular sorceries. I don't know about this this shadow stuff, but it does seem to be doing its job. So, and again, you know, why do people often like make this claim that like dark arts are somehow a reflection of your moral character? Just because you want to cast Shadow Orb doesn't really mean that there's anything corrupt in you, even if it costs some blood sacrifices to do. Yeah, that's just whatever. All these stereotypes just really harming the wizard community. Okay, wow. What is this? Oh no. Oh no. The Dark Spirit Forlorn. My friend, stay away from me. I don't like dark spirits around these parts. And, you know, see, the fact that a dark spirit is still going after me clearly means that I am, in fact, not myself in allegiance with the dark forces. Here. Oh, I don't like that I'm keep on getting poison sprayed. Ooh, that's a significant amount of damage you do, friend. Stay away from me. Okay. Can I parry him? Can I parry you? I can't parry him. I can't parry him. I repeat. That's okay. We are just taking our time and not aggroing anybody else who shouldn't aggro. Stay away from me, friend. He's just not in his right mind. Yeah. The first D&D setting I've ever run, I called the Forlorn Marsh. It was a pretty good time. I wish to maybe one day tell some stories of that. That was a beautiful period of my life. Wow, he just like let the dark orb pass through him. Perhaps maybe I'm not wise in using dark orbs to fight the dark phantom. But that's... I don't know. I suspect that after he's defeated, he will not return back to fight me again. He just Chad Maxes through my dark orbs like it's nothing. What is that? Well, I guess we just one-shotted a moth. Very cool. Did you guys know there was a moth on the ceiling? I don't know, I feel kind of bad a little bit. The moth didn't deserve that. You guys ever seen like those like actually like giant moths like IRL? Those are, oh man, like an actual like Luna moth. Man, I really that's definitely a goal. Seeing an actual Luna moth, that'd be crazy. Recently seen some what are they called? What are they called? Polyphemus moths? Like tiny. I think, yeah, I've seen like a tiny Polyphemus moth like last year, and that was cool. But it was a really small one, unfortunately. And we just defeated the spirit. Let's go, glorious. Okay, whoever's joining, we are victorious over the Forlorn Spirit, and we are progressing wonderfully, although be it with only 7 dark orbs. But, you know, I don't need the dark orbs. They don't define me. Oh, gosh. Stay away from me. And we are currently at 97 voices in the stream. That's fantastic. We haven't thus far died once, which is not something you should ever say when going through the realms of Dark Souls. But that's okay. I feel confident enough to say it for now. We are for now invincible, and this is in fact my first playthrough of Dark Souls 2. So I feeling pretty great. We're probably gonna get curb stomped by something, surely, but for now the wizard is feeling the heights of his power. It feels great. What's in there? Ooh, is that a summon sign? You guys, there's still a summon sign. I'm gonna do it because I kind of want it, and that sounds sort of fun to have another comrade join my side. It's been delightful having these friends join me. Alright, this is the 3rd one this stream. Bashful Ray. Is Bashful Ray a player or an NPC, actually? Does everyone know? Also, checking the stream for the first time in quite some time. Oh goodness, there's quite a few actually. Okay, Jams. Oh, Jams joined us. Jams, so good to see you, friend. Oh, what a delightful evening. We are doing wonderfully today. Thank you for being here. Prophet says, "Poster boy invader." Really, I will remember that. Forlorn has the coolest armor in the game. Oh, did we get his armor? I don't know if we did. And then Synesthesia says, "Beyond the chicken legs." Besides the chicken legs, I didn't see that. NPC, I think. NPC, okay, cool. We're summoning the Bashful Ray. Good times. And we just reached 100 voices in the stream. This is, what a wonderful time. Just, oh yeah, there, hello, man. Yeah. Welcome, man. Are you're an NPC, right? He doesn't give me NPC vibes, but I've been deceived by them before. That's all right. Tell us the tale of the Forlorn Marsh, says Abigail R. The Forlorn Marsh was crazy, and I can talk a little bit about it. Yeah, I will in a second. Let me just make sure we're on track with everyone else. Yeah, they could be a little beefier. Could be a little bit. Yeah, fair enough. NPC. All right, glorious. Oh, we're all caught up, I think. The moth was causing the poison mist. Oh yeah, thank you, Wi-Fi. I mean that tracks. You know, just. I mean, actually, no. I don't know why it would be causing the poison mist, but it makes sense, like from enemy design standpoint, why that would be the case. All right. Gosh, we need a bonfire. That's what we need. That would be kind of amazing. If by any chance you all know if I've missed one, please let me know. I would actually highly appreciate knowing that. This was a mistake. That's all right. Preemptive life gem. And going right back in there. Alright. You stay away from me. Yeah, no, these knights, I don't know, knights in general, I've talked about it many times at this point, but knights are not our friends. Okay, I have actually a bad feeling about this knight. This knight has the capacity to kill a wizard. As I've said before, they are truly the opposites of wizards by their nature, the knights. State-sponsored fiends. Okay. You guys, this is a... Alright, you know what? I'm not gonna... Oh, yo, friend! Hello! Oh, you... What a wonderful distraction, man. Well done. That was good. Much appreciated. Okay. Yeah, no, we got some poison moss and green blossoms. That will probably go quite far. Bashful Ray. I wonder what's your story, man. I've really no clue. Are you just another traveler here with me, looking for something in this forlorn location? Sublime Bone Dust. And I've been to a Sublime concert once. They're okay. Whoever is a Sublime fan in here, I respect you guys, but no, not personally, not for me, not really much into that genre. Yeah, I had to share. Wi-Fi says it's getting cramped in here. Increase your intelligence to expand your brain. Real, yeah, that's you're wise, man. You know, in fact, next time we get to a bonfire, we're gonna go ahead and do just that. We're gonna level up our intelligence and facilitate even more voices in the stream. Yes, I like how you're thinking, man. Oh, this one's tweaking. Huh. Repair powder. Nice. We don't even need Lenigrast. Man, now we'll always need Lenigrast. Can't go without him. I think this is about all we can find in this immediate area. Somebody just poisoned me. Of course, we have to have the dogs in the poison area. Can't really go without that. And Bashful Ray, kill that man. Thank you again. You are a wonderful ally. Yeah, I gotta tell you a story about this one knight I met. Actually, there was this, well, this renegade anarchist knight. He helped me through the, what was it called? Through Hades. That was a great knight guy. That was the only good knight I've ever met. Oh, watch out! Behind you, friend! Behind you! Oh man, gotta watch your back. Oh, thank you, man. I was getting carried away there myself. Good stuff, friend. What is that thing you're holding? Is that a water? No, are those binoculars? Oh, trouble seeing? Man, that'd be brutal. Not having glasses, only having a binocular. That'd be... What a life, man. Sorry I have to do that. Yeah. Oh, actually, I'll talk a little bit about the Forlorn Marsh. I mentioned it before. It was my first D&D campaign. The premise was that the party was basically in the worst place imaginable in all of reality, and that was in fact because the reality had been separated into what was like metaphysically good and everything that was metaphysically terrible, and everything that was metaphysically terrible was put onto this disc inside of this orb of protection, and everyone inside of this disc, well, not like in a disc world, like lived in a state of this perpetual like agony and suffering that was disguised as just pure dark fantasy. And there they kind of slowly learned the state of the world they were in. And it got crazy by the end. By the end of the campaign, they like united the whole world and like fought like the incarnation of good itself. Oh no, never mind. This is a bigger story for another time. But I just want to say, let's appreciate the burning corpses here. Really cool. We love burning corpses. The big amalgams of flesh. This is body horror for those of you who actually like hear from my YouTube channel. This is a kind of body horror. Actually, disintegration is another better category for this, but it's interesting because there's also this amalgamation that happens as they get fused together. I was talking to a firefighter a few years back, talking about how like, oh man, yeah, meeting or like finding people huddled together and oh, never mind. That might be a little too dark for the stream. But I guess let me just give you an image. Like if you ever like stuck in a fire and you're wait. No, the skeletons. I knew it. Those of you who don't know, I have in fact I'm on bad terms with the skeletons, and this may be manifesting as me getting cursed or Bashful Ray leaving us. This is truly unfortunate. I don't know what happened to him. Oh man. Sad times. But as I was saying, if you imagine like, you know, getting stuck in a fire and you like hold your loved ones close to you, you just imagine what firefighters find. It's kind of insane. Anyway, I will not say anything more because we're going to try to keep this not that dark. But yeah, body horror for you. Okay. Unfortunately, Bashful Ray had his own quest and left us in the middle of it, or perhaps was banished by something. We are trying to find a way to get to that bonfire behind me, and I do not know how to do that. It seems like there's a lock of some kind. Maybe we might be able to fall through on top of it somehow, but nothing immediately makes sense. Here, yeah, see, like it's locked, which is quite unfortunate. Hopefully we find some kind of a tool soon enough. Gotta check the chat, the voices, excuse me. Lab gems don't do anything if you're at full health. Oh, really? I thought that, like, if I do it at full health, then it's gonna be, like, recharging when I do get damaged. That's been my reasoning, because sometimes I get damaged and they still keep healing you. But that makes sense. If it's not an NPC, it's gotta be most dedicated DS2 co-opper of all time. Nice. Wi-Fi also says this place is an undead hunting ground. Ooh. Well, that kind of recontextualizes some things. I gotta process that a little more. He also says that Bashful Ray was a shade, not a phantom. They are on a timer. Oh, man, I should have been more respectful of his time. That's okay. Perhaps we'll see somebody else soon enough. And finally, Synesthesia says, reminds me that one form of John Carpenter's The Thing at the beginning of the movie. Oh, you're so right. Yeah, where they're like fused together. Dude, if you've seen the recent remake, the 2011 one, there is a scene that is that basically shows how that happened, and it's kind of wild. I don't know about the rest of the film, but I highly recommend checking out just some of the body horror visuals. Even though they're CGI, people still did a pretty incredible job. Lots of creativity with that one. To anyone who hasn't seen it, the original John Carpenter's The Thing, incredibly iconic. What a wonderful film. But to those of you who haven't seen the 2011 one, that one less epic, but still got some cool stuff in it that I recommend checking out. Merciless Roanna. I really don't know about my odds here, if I'm being honest. This is... Ooh! We just got a key. Could this key, in fact, be my bonfire? That would be fantastic. That would be really a great turn of events for the wizard. Again, so far, no deaths in the stream. Or she's chasing us. Gosh, Rana, stay back, please. Can we please get a key? Yes. Boom. Who are you? Okay. Rana, stay away. Oh gosh, she's got a scythe. That's not good for me as a shield user. Rana, you're not as bad as I expected. Actually, Rana, you're gonna have to die. Oh, you did get a hit on me, didn't you? Oh gosh, Rana. No, I didn't mean that. I did mean it. Die. Ah, the satisfaction of the blood on my blade. Glorious. I kind of get the knights now. And I just saw somebody wearing like an electrocution chair mask helmet. That was very strange for just a moment. I saw it. Also, yeah, there it is. Yeah. Oh, that's not exactly what I saw at the first moment. Anyway, we're gonna first sit down, get our spells back. We are, in fact, still human, which is kind of crazy, actually. And maybe, just maybe, we might go ahead and go level up our stuff first. But let's talk to this man. I have a feeling he has something for us. Also, Warlock's Mask. I like Warlock's Mask. That sounds sick. Although I myself am not a Warlock. I have associated in the past previously with a few Warlocks, but I don't necessarily... condone their practices. Strange mask worn by Aldea warlocks grant dark defense and increased soul acquisition. Warlocks in Aldea gave risk to wicked things and even cast forbidden rituals upon themselves. No one knows if they were born mad or if their own misdeeds drove them over the edge. Increases number of souls acquired. Well, that's pretty neat. We're gonna have to remember that if we're ever farming, for sure. But we actually have more rings, I believe. Okay, we have like 2 more rings. Limits HP reduction when hollow, whatever, that we don't care. Strengthens thrust weapon counterattacks. We don't care about it either, so we're in a good place. Now tell me, friend, who are you? No, who are you? No, I don't think I am.
Now I can find him. That shitty prick.
Uh-huh.
He won't know what hit him.
Who are you talking about? It better not be like... What's his name? Oh my god, if it be Gavilan? If I just like set Gavilan to his doom, that would be kind of unforgivable. I'm Craigton of Mira. I forget there's that land. We've seen that name before. This land was full of danger. Huh, no man. Huh. Well, yeah, no, betrayal sucks, man. I'm sorry. Well, I'm glad I could be helpful. Oh yeah, no man, I got you. No worries. Just don't do anything like horrible like other Dark Souls 1 NPCs. I forget the name of that one golden guy who you just like let out and he kills your firekeeper. What a cool Dark Souls mechanic when you like help a guy out and he just like kills like your only way of leveling up the bond. No, never mind. Yeah, just great stuff. Anyway, Wi-Fi says Bashful Ray was a okay. Never mind. It's beginning. It's at the Wi-Fi says that mask looks awesome. A lot fits with your Dark Lord look. What do you mean, Dark Lord? I'm just a wizard, man. I'm not trying to be any kind of evil Dark Lord. Although, I mean, maybe it does look cool now that you say that. But increase the number of casts for each spell. For now, let's keep the Hexer's Hood. But let's just look at what. Huh. Yeah, guys, I'm still very good at heart. Just me wearing that, it doesn't actually reflect who I am. I'll wear it sometimes for certain occasions. Synesthesia says, the dark beckons you, reaching out with icy ephemeral fingers. Do not shy from its comforting grasp. At this point, it sounds like you're quoting somebody, but this voice is intense. I don't know if I don't know how to feel about that, you guys. I mean, then again, you know what? There's this interesting thing where we're assuming the darkness is inherently somehow evil. I think that's, again, harmful stereotype. We shouldn't necessarily believe that. This dark and fire motif of Dark Souls, I think really we're neutral. Then again, are certain tools neutral? Like, can a sword be neutral? Like, what good can you do with a sword? One might say you could do good with a hammer, but what about a sword? And so, are dark spells like that as well? I don't know. But for now, I believe them to be neutral. I've not maybe studied them long enough just yet, but that's okay. I'm sure that won't come back to haunt me. Here, we're going to go ahead and upgrade our intelligence so we can have more voices in the stream. And to those sticking around, you guys have been really incredible. It's such a delight having an occasional voice pop up every now and then. Yeah. But, you know, the dark sounds like a cool, kind of comforting thing. We'll have to think about what it might entail for me to openly accept that. I don't know, am I, like... I don't know. What are my presuppositions against the dark? That seems kind of strange now that I think about it. Maybe it is in fact a perfectly neutral force in this world. You know what? We're gonna get some attunement as well. I've been wanting some attunement in my life, and so we're gonna do that. Let's see. Do we have a no? Anyway, the wizard just died for a second there. But maybe that was a dream. In fact, he might even just use an effigy right away because we've been going pretty well with it. So, yeah. Here, we will grab this though. I would want that. That's funny how things work like that. Gravity is ultimately our greatest foe in this world. Level up, please. Give me one attunement. Okay, I can't have one attunement, but I can use up another soul. There we go. All right. We are pretending like we didn't really even die there. What have we been talking about? Honestly, like the memories of like all those deaths, like so many in the past, I don't know, they all begin to kind of blur together and life begins to seem like I don't know, a very strange dream altogether. You know, think about it. It's like you would think that what demarcates life is like birth and death as like a period, but like when death is just constant and keeps happening to you, then what even like is what is life? It just seems like this like sequence of dreams in which you think you had a life, but then you wake up every time you think you died, which is, I know it's rough. It's rough, you guys. The wizard struggles sometimes, but that's okay. Whoever is joining, we're gonna keep progressing. I don't exactly know where I'm gonna be heading about now, because didn't we just get to the end of that little area back there? Here. Oh gosh, you thought you could do that to me, huh? No, not today. I am going to use up an effigy because I think it's worth it. I think I want it. It makes me feel better, even though it didn't really do that much. Okay. Synesthesia says the dark. Okay, no. Jam says fall what fall? Yeah, exactly, dude. Jams, you're so right. That must have just been my own mind playing tricks on me. It happens sometimes. That's all right. I mean, these skeletons, you really got to be cautious of skeletons. I am weary of their lord, if I'm being honest. I have some memories of like my past, and it involved a lot of skeletons. Gosh, what just happened to me? We are on a small retreat, tactical retreat. What was that? They knew I was coming. Stay away from me. Okay. Okay, I think that means we're supposed to go down to see the skeletons. Yeah, I've been recently having more dreams about my previous life, and I'm realizing that, yeah, there was actually kind of too many skeletons to count that I used to deal with, which makes me wonder what my profession was. Maybe the wizard before this whole undeath thing was in fact, I don't know, maybe an undertaker? That'd be a good guess. But yeah, there was a lot of skeletons involved, and I remember actually a lot of them were walking as well. So I don't know what's up with that. Maybe we're gonna find out the more we explore this world and realize what is my relation to skeletons. Huh. Something about their the way they're summoned like seems oddly familiar to me. Anyhow, these are bigger than I remember. But to those wondering, this is the nature of skeletons. They're like undead, but even more advanced in their undeath, and that it's hard to keep them down, because you'd think that like a symbol of death, like a skeleton, would be, of course, would stay dead and rest. But in fact, it's quite the opposite, where the skeleton actually comes back to life even more than the undead corpses that are covered in flesh, like myself. Look at that, and they're shockingly agile. Makes you wonder how they get how they're even able to do that with no musculature. Something is binding them together, and I do not know what that could be, if I'm being honest. Although maybe I could have some guesses here. The backstabs are immaculate in Dark Souls 2, I have to say. To anyone who was wondering my opinions on this game, those are great. And oh, that's a dark mage. Oh, I know you guys. You stay down. Yeah. As a mage, I would know a mage is great at his weakness. Just a sword. Honestly, just use a sword. It's like, oh, you get the counter spell, and if you try a spell, so just save yourself the trouble. Steel does the trick. I would know. I've felt it, unfortunately. That's okay. Here we are epically not going to get through this gate. This is an iconic Dark Souls trick where you get to a gate with that's closed and you can't go anywhere. All right. Well, this route was in fact in vain. Where is it that we must head? Oh, stay down. gosh. Makes you wonder where we're supposed to be heading. I don't think we've been here, actually. This is new. Someone behind me? No one's behind me. Nope. Oh, you stay back from me. Actually, yeah, just get orbed. Orb. That's right. What's everyone saying? Jam says there's more to explore past the area you got invaded at. You were going the right way. Oh, thank you. Okay, well, perfect. Well, I think I'm going the right way. We'll see. Oh, stay away from me. Sometimes, even if they're dead, you still want to orb them twice. It kind of signals to the other dead that you aren't playing around. Flame Butterfly, I remember you. Man, look at this person. They're covered in runes and awaiting something. You know, that's kind of like the experience of hopping on most of our social media. Is just like, you know, you like hop around, hop on it and just waiting around for nothing in particular to happen. Especially that's the experience with Reels for sure. I'm currently contemplating making an old essay of mine about sludge content into a video essay, but we'll see. I'm debating my options right now. I'll let you all know how that progresses. Looks like this is not the way. If I was stronger, maybe I could have pushed these away, but not at this moment, so that's alright. There was allegedly something behind me as well, so we're gonna keep going there. That was shockingly not the direction that we're supposed to go. Every time you run into a dead end in these places, it is I don't know, slightly disheartening, very confusing, but that's okay. We'll always find the way. If I can't find it, the voices, they know somehow. I still am trying to understand what you guys all are. I mean, it's like, I know you guys are the voices in my head, but sometimes you know things that the voices in my head shouldn't know, which almost makes me think that you are perhaps somehow, I guess, more than just that, and perhaps you have an external source that is not just my head. Okay, so we did in fact find a location. I don't like this. This is not good. Of course. That's the thing about undead wizards, especially skeleton wizards or skeleton-related wizards, necromancers. Yeah, they tend to come back to life more than once. So, yeah, as bad as expected. So, oh, she back? What are you saying? Could this be an actual player? You guys, we might have a player encounter. You can go past the waterfall. I can go past the waterfall. Well, that's... The voice is incredibly helpful behind the waterfall. We are collectively all... sorry. Synesthesia says we are a collective of lost souls twisting about in this strange land. I love that. That really clarifies things a lot, actually, for me, Synesthesia. Thank you. So I guess it makes sense. As long as there are souls within me, you can occasionally pass through. And this is probably a real player, I would guess. Well, actually, no. A real player wouldn't let me do that to them. Yeah, no, that feels like a real player. But maybe I'm in fact a fool. Gosh. Either way, oh gosh, I don't like that. Yeah, no, we don't like this. That's all right. Here. Oh, you're something. Maybe they are. I feel like a real player would have killed me at this point. Oh, gosh. Okay. Yeah, like this feels like smarter gameplay than I would have expected from like an NPC. Ooh, you're something. Let's get it. Yeah, fuck that. Yeah, cool. Was that actually a player? Human effigy. That... Did we just kill a player? Okay, well, whoever you were, that was a nice try. If you were that was in fact a player, I'm sorry for using my life gem there. That wasn't very honorable. But I don't know, the wizard's honor has been strange lately. There was a player. Well, crazy. Okay, we just got a player. I'm shocked that happened. That was kind of rare. All right, let's see. We are feeling epical. Pretty sure that was a player. Yeah, awesome. Okay, well, life is good, you guys. We are moving up in the world. Okay, really expected the run to be over then, so this is good. Oh, this is concerning. I bet we're gonna find the other side of that gate. Ooh. Oh man. Stay back, you. Man, and I used to be like, yeah, like I actually used to be chill with the skeletons. I don't know. It is really unfortunate how things have turned out ultimately. But maybe I'll find the allegiance once again. Stay away from me. I love the dark orb. There's something good in that. Okay, checking the show the player. Crooked Vulture. Crooked Vulture. Hello, Crooked Vulture. Welcome to the chat. You played well there. Thank you, friend. That feels great. That was awesome. I'm filled with endorphins from that. That was a delightful experience. And you get away. Always these mages. Okay, I feel like I'm gonna get backstabbed. Combustion. Titanite shard. Yes. Okay. Honestly, been needing some Titanite shards. This is a good turn of events. I don't feel ballsy enough to make that jump. But actually, I'm gonna go check this first. Is there in fact a lever? There is. Yes, nice. Opening a shortcut. Perfect. 21 joining the stream. Welcome to the stream of voices. We just got an Estus shard. Yes. Okay, we have 3 Estus flasks now. This is awesome. Now watch this. Having defeated that guy, this time to be killed by gravity. We are okay. Human effigy. Lacerating arrow, prism stone. Okay, feels good, feels good. Yeah, let's try it again. Nope, perfect. All right, we are unstoppable. We are on a roll. Feels good actually, really good. Wood arrow, nice. Did we kill 2 bosses already this stream? This is kind of awesome. Also, I should say the stream's gonna go on probably for another hour. That'd be my guess. And then after that, we are gonna wrap up. I'm shocked it's only been 2 hours. Whatever's about to happen, I'm prepared. Also, aged. Hello. Sorry. This is Crits, my friend. Oh, 100 viewers. Seriously, man. What a 100 voices. No, not sure where you guys all came from, but very, very happy y'all are here. Thank y'all for being here. This is a wonderful time. And oh no, I really don't like this. This is not going to be good. Fighting this many mages all at once. Do I have at least? Yeah. Okay. At least I have some cover. That's good. Alright, I have a reasonable amount. Oh, why am I not running? Okay. Skeleton Lords. I kind of remember these guys. This sort of makes sense, actually. Oh, man, I really don't like fire. Not these guys! Stay away! No! Like, this is... Like, these alone are scarier than the Skeleton Lords. To anyone who hasn't seen these, you're lucky. Gosh. You stay away from me. We are probably going to get rolled over by something in a second. Where are these Skeleton Lords, man? Okay. This is a really strange situation to be in. I don't immediately know what I'm fighting. Here, am I? Oh well, you know what? I guess. Am I literally just fighting the skeleton horde? Oh, okay. All right, you guys. This is. Oh no! Are they gonna keep spawning? We're gonna just keep on walking around. Ooh, you stay back. This is like a much more fucked up like Deacon's boss fight from Dark Souls 3. I feel like a single slip up and this is all over. Like even with full health, this is wild. But yeah, no, as I said before, skeletons are something. And I mean, I actually do love this place. I wish I was friends with skeletons again, but I don't see that anytime soon. In fact, I think this boss fight sort of cements my standing with the skeletons for the rest of this journey. Don't think they're gonna forgive this no matter what. This is like we're about to be, I don't know. Actually, I was gonna make a joke there, but it wasn't appropriate for the stream, so it's okay. Oh, there you are, the first one. That's the first one. And we're actually now beginning to run out of our orbs. In fact, that was really terrible. Just in case, life gem. Stay back, stay back, stay back, stay back. Keep your distance. Oh, yeah, of course they have shields. Y'all seen that recent meme with the skeleton banging his like, was it like sword on a shield? This is just that, but the boss fight. Okay. Okay, we are. Oh, we got this. We got it. We can do this. I have. Okay, never mind. Never mind. As soon as I say something. Slow and steady kills the skeletons. What is it? They can be felled. They can be beaten. Die. We killed them all. And that's skeletons for you. Yeah, no, that's how you kill skeletons. Yeah, skeleton lord soul. So this is not exactly the skeleton lord that I remember making angry in the past. These did look familiar, but I can now tell you for sure these were not them, but they were probably related cousins. And now my standing with the skeletons is indeed negatively cemented, probably for the rest of our journey. So that's okay. All right, great stuff. Let's quickly check with the voices. Wow, 100 viewers. I didn't think DS2 would be so popular. I mean, I won't say anything about DS2. The fact that so many people are enjoying it, I mean, I'm having a great time personally. This has been great. So, Wizard is cracked at DS2 now. Thank you, Jams. This feels delightful. I like the dark orb. There's a power in the dark orb that I didn't expect, but that feels really good. I don't know what's up with that. We'll see. Synesthesia says, aged cask of crits. Didn't expect to see you here. Oh yeah, oh, so glad you guys are already recognizing each other. It's delightful. Wi-Fi says, welcome to the Bone Zone. Yeah, we're done with the Bone Zone. Yeah, we're just continuing on. I remember we got like 40,000 souls from somebody a while back. Maybe I'm wrong. Feels like 22,000 souls for all those guys. I guess, that's funny. The cursed bone wheels, dude. Just having the 2 bone wheels there, that was the scariest like moment of the whole boss fight. I don't think there was like ever a moment in the boss fight that it was just like, wow, we are so done, it's so over. But no, we made it. Only 2 bone wheels. Had all those been gosh, imagine that, all those but just bone wheels. That's literally just Dark Souls 1. Anyway, making good progress. Harvest Valley. I don't like there's a puddle of poison here. This is not a good sign. Never a good omen. Wow. You guys, we really made it. Welcome to that one village in Dark Souls 3. How cool. Okay, what are you, my guy? You could say that, yeah. Clan. Okay. Traveler about collecting rare stones. Cool, okay. There's a lot of stones here, man. Yeah, isn't all of us, honestly. Just wanted to wonder. Fair enough. Scouting around. Yeah, I'm not looking at you anyway. Okay. Well, honestly, if you have any trading equipment for me, I'm always down to hear any trade offers. Since picking up the Dark Orb, there's something that's been speaking to me about the possibility of capital and profit and buying things, and I don't know, just the orb is speaking to me for some reason. These odd virtues that I didn't consider before. Thank you. Okay, let's see. Buy item. Okay. Oh, okay. I might buy some Titanite shards. You know, that's pretty good. What is that? Dead again? Hex that casts a dark flame upon corpses, causing them to combust violently. Hexes such as these that the temper with life itself are particularly abhorred. Well, you guys, fuck. Well, I don't happen to have, okay, you guys, I'm actually quite worried. We are about to get invaded again, and I have a feeling this person is going to do much better this time around. I do not have any dark orbs. I am not in a good place. I am just looking for a bonfire of some kind. My hope is that maybe oh no, this is before the individual finds us. There they are, actually. Well, there's nothing before then. Wow. We're just gonna... Not sure exactly what we're gonna do here. Hello. Hello, friend. Good to see you. Okay, it's cool that you're invading me, man. This is not gonna be... I'm just saying this out loud now. I'm gonna use live gems because I care very deeply about this playthrough, and I don't want to, Dude, okay. Dude, okay, this is suboptimal, very suboptimal. And that's exactly, wow, that was embarrassing. That was the end of the wizard there. That was, now the wizard has to find how to get back there. Wow, thank you all. Suffering is great. All right, thank you for that. If it was one of you guys, please let me know. I am curious who that was. Damn. Well, I'll tell you what, if they invade me again... In fact, actually, I'm going to open it. In fact, if you wish to invade me again, that's all right. I'm going to do an effigy again. It's been fun having effigies, so let's keep it at that. Yes, we're going to get back to that area. Okay. Remind yourself. Okay. Every time I see a skeleton, the bad... Oh, sorry. I gotta catch up with the chat here. DS2 is the game that everybody says they hate for some reason, but secretly love. Oh. Oh, this is a Crooked Vulture. Yes, thank you for talking, man. Oh yeah, I guess I don't know. I have personally again had little experience with Dark Souls 2, but I'm very much excited to keep finding out what's incredible about this game. I think we're just gonna go through the bone area once more, and there don't seem to be any skeletons. Never mind. That was very hastily spoken. Alluring skull. That must have been a particularly attractive skeleton in life. Okay. Wood arrow. It does feel kind of incredible just turning around and like 180ing these enemies. Okay, every time I see skeleton, sorry. Gem says, every time I see skeletons, the bad to the bone. Oh, yes. No. Actually, I can't sing that. I can't sing that for copyright reasons. That's a hell of a skeleton, but we are gonna actually be very careful and probably get swarmed, if I'm being honest. Oh, I wonder if they only respawn as a result of those wizards. That classic necromancers, man. Yeah, that's just what would you expect, I suppose. Now, a funny thing would be if they just completely respawned the boss fight for some reason. That would be crazy. This is such a beautiful room, though. I love this arena. Just conceptually so nice. Alright, forgot where I was going. Remind yourself, overconfidence is slow and insidious killer. That was exactly it, YFAT. Thank you for reminding me of that. I a little late. I mean, to be fair, I honestly didn't think I was going to have a chance there, but that's okay. That sometimes I was reading this essay, and I've mentioned it last time. This book on what was it? On failure, the art of failure by Jasper Jules, I think. And they were kind of pointed out interestingly that sometimes we tend to, I guess, not give it our best, not give certain challenges our best, in fear that if we do give it our best, then it will in fact discourage us and we'll not want to do them anymore, or that we will actually take them like as a personal like evaluation if we do fail. So all that to say was that maybe I had given up even preemptively before the fight. Or maybe, in fact, I did give it my all, and that was all I could do. Which, I don't know, feels like I could have gotten at least one hit in, so it feels a little embarrassing. But that's okay. That's alright. Whoever's joining the stream, welcome to the... Wow, there are the voices. Not the voices. There's the bonfire. I didn't see it before. We're going to go ahead and grab that. That would have been very nice previously. Whoever's joining, yeah, welcome to the stream of voices in the head of this wizard. We just killed the skeleton lords, and got a little treat. Human effigy? Oh, thank you, man. Whoever you were, even though you killed me, I appreciated the effigy. You know, if our paths cross once more, it'll be an interesting duel. I sure hope I don't get, like, completely obliterated next time I fight him. I feel like I was mostly just lucky the first time. Okay. Okay, remind yourself of slow. Okay. Did they really have to do that? Just put a little poison pond in front of the... Well, this is a... Thank you, Dark Souls. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and buy some levels. That's right. And maybe even start upgrading that cool staff we got earlier, the sunset staff. I mean, that could be quite amazing. In fact, let's do that right away. I want to... Well, not right away. First, let's buy some levels. That tends to be more costly. Age says the DS1 Redbone wheels were way scarier. Oh, really? I did not know. I just kind of assumed that they would be the same in most of these games. I think there were some in Dark Souls 3 in my memory, but those weren't as powerful. We are probably not gonna... You know, we need some attunement. I want more attunement. This seems like like the way to go. I trust my own choices. Slowly building up that faith, slowly leveling up. This has actually been very consistent leveling. I usually tend to fall behind pretty far in these games, so this is nice. YFAT says, oh my gosh, I'm really behind, goodness. Gosh, okay. Okay, YFAT says that's a bonfire on the other side of the poison pond. Agony, well, now we know. Crit says, bad red man coming for you. Agony, that did happen. So yeah, actually, yeah, we have a rival wizard now. You're so completely right about that, Gems. Awesome. Whoever's joining, we did get, in fact, killed by a wizard just a little bit ago. But that's all right, you know. We get that rival. You know, rivals are cool. So, here we go. Let's get this staff. We just used our Twinkling Titanite on the Sunset Staff. Is that enough? How much Twinkling Titanite do I need, actually? Like, how much leveling is the staff expected to have, considering Twinkling Titanite is so rare? I guess... Oh, Nitrovan! Hello, friend! Oh, good to have you here. We're going to be streaming for another, like, 40 minutes. Great to see you. Sorry I couldn't be here for the stream. I just got off my call, and now I'm going to bed. Is that 100 viewers? Damn all right. Thanks, man. Yeah, no, I'm glad you were able to at least catch a glimpse of it. It's a fun one, I think, this time around. Also, man, so many familiar faces today. I just saw crit multiplier. I'm going to reply to you in just a second. Also, we're going to go grab some more life gems, because I've been needing life gems. I think I've been going through them way too quickly. So, let's do that. Humanity restored. Darkest Dungeon may be a good game to stream. Darkest Dungeon could be a good game to stream. I have played the first one. I've not finished the first one. I've beaten the Darkest Dungeon once, maybe twice. I think I've beaten it once. And then recently I had another go at the Darkest Dungeon itself. And when I say Darkest Dungeon, I mean like the Darkest Dungeon in the Darkest Dungeon. And I'm shocked how much time it really takes. That could be a fun game, but I also feel like maybe the narrator speaking is the kind of thing you shouldn't really interrupt, since it adds so much to the ambience of the whole game. So, I don't know. We're going to have to see about that. I actually would enjoy playing it. It does feel like very relevant to this channel, and I actually have been considering possibly even making an essay on it. Don't roll through the poison. It sticks to you. Really? How am I not supposed to roll through the poison? We'll see, YFAT. I will do my best. Crit multiplier, good friend of ours. I mean, maybe there'll be an video again. Who knows? Yeah, they probably will. Crit multiply one for one. The final winner takes all. Yeah. Well, somehow actually that doesn't seem to be the case. Oh. Really? Okay. We're going back to the bonfire. We're rethinking our choices. This may be, in fact, the worst mechanic I've yet seen in Dark Souls. That's such fast poison. Oh my gosh, what is this? You guys... What? How is that real? That's a hell of a thing we just experienced there. Any tips for what I'm supposed to do? Am I literally just gonna have to tank it every single time? That's alright, that's alright. The wizard is ready for horrible sacrifices and acid on their feet, but that's still really unfortunate. That staff is worth upgrading. I'm gonna... Oh yeah, I actually have a new staff. Why didn't I even equip it? Yeah, here we go. Let's... Well, is it actually better than my current staff? That's a good question. Oh man, I don't think it is. I don't think it is yet. Oh, and I actually... Oh, wait, what am I doing? No, that's not a staff. My guy, what? Okay. It's not that good. It's not that good yet, but I think we're going to get there with time. I'm just going to keep leveling it up every time I get a Twinkling Titanite. It's alright. Okay. Same with staff infusions. 15 total IIRC. What is that? I do not know what IIRC is. These staff upgrades are really worth in Dark Souls 2. I will remember that. For some reason I kind of blanked on that earlier. Poison is also really dangerous in this game. Okay, well, okay, let's see. Does anyone recommend anything that I should do? Also, upgrading armor in DS2 is really useful. Regular poison is turbocharged in this game. Understood. You guys walk through it, don't roll. Oh, really? I will remember that. Try tuning the poison cure miracle. I've not seen that, but I will look for it. Crit multiplier, you can cure it, and the coating wears off unless you really low resistance. I have pretty low resistance, so I didn't roll in it. So I did just walk through it. Let's see. Let's wait and pray. Please, poison, wear off, and don't make it so that I have to use any kind of consumables or items. Man, where's Gavlan where you need him? Please. Wow, that was close. Too close for comfort, honestly. Are you selling anything? Actually, do you have anything else to say, my friend? There's stones. Huh. Okay, well, I was expecting more, but that's okay. We don't have any kind of items. What is something that cures poison? I would expect that there would be something. I'm sure there is some kind of an item I'm missing. Yeah, reduces poison buildup. We're gonna have to keep that. Keep it close. And we're just gonna go through this location. Y'all ready for this? I think I'm ready for this. Let's orb this man. Oh, that's cool. What the hell? Okay. That was holy hells. So that's the ideal male body that this wizard desires. You all saw the kind of orbs he was casting, how jacked he was. Actual like Master Blaster action there with the little guy on top of him. And just imagine how awesome we could be. Wow. The damage was sick. Gavlin is nearby if I listen. I've actually been playing with very low audio so that my audio doesn't like echo in the doesn't echo for you guys. So look at that guy crawling over there. That's fucked up looking. He's like glitching as he's crawling. What a life. Just spend like a millennia or however long he's been dead just crawling, like actually crawling around in the poison swamp, glitching every time you do so. That's insane, man. I want to, you know, just, well, okay, for now, we're not going to do the reverse hollowing just yet. We're going to maybe die one or two more times here, I suspect. That's just, yeah, what do we expect? This is a poison swamp. Wake up, you know. Okay, we're going to take our time with these first, so I don't accidentally lock onto them by accident. Does that reach him? That does reach him. That's good. Okay. All right. Ooh. Hell of an orb you got, man. That like really threw me off when he did that. It's like, you know, when a giant brute is about to hit the air with his massive hand, I think the last thing you expect is an actual just shadow orb to emerge and you know, basically almost one-shot you. So yeah, okay, we're gonna casually walk through. Is my build up? Oh, it doesn't stick on me. That's nice. That's really nice, actually. We're gonna loot a little bit. Fading soul, titanite. Oh gosh, this is some nice stuff here. Oh no, I'm a fool. Okay, guys. Sometimes wizards got to eat that poison moss and save himself. That was a little foolish of him. Okay. Oh my gosh, I feel like kind of an energy flowing through me that one might even call dark, but I don't know why anyone would really say that, why I would say that. Strange why I even had the urge to say that. Anyway, I feel like I've been chosen by some kind of a power to keep upgrading faith and intelligence so I could wield more dark things. We'll see. You know, I'm actually very, very, very relieved that this area is only just a poison fog as opposed to the poison thing that I just was walking through. This is much more manageable, although it does take a second, which is nice because I get to read the chat, actually. He yearns for the swamps. Yes, truly, Gems. This is, yeah, man. Yeah, okay, well, I've foreshadowed this entire playthrough. There was gonna be a swamp, and so here we are. The bleed stone, that's cool. We go. No! Okay. Well, I'm gonna do one more, and after that I should probably be more careful. Much more careful. Die. Again. He's on a mission. Let him be, says Crit Multiplier. I don't know what you're talking about. The dark allures you. No, the dark doesn't. No, I don't know. I don't know. This joke isn't gonna get old. I am perfectly sane. Anyway, so at this point we have 100 voices in the stream. This is wonderful. Thank you guys for being here. We are making our way through a minor hell of a sort. I thought they are mines. There are mines. Gosh, I sure hope we are not going to be going through just actual mine shafts of this. Could this all just like light up on fire? That'd be kind of cool, actually. Yes, perfect timing. Okay. it is quite humorous, the way how slowly the wizard picks up the items, just like very delicately reaches out and like picks it up as he's being choked by, I guess, chlorine gas. Getting memories of World War One here. Oh my god, we even have like kind of that trench aesthetic, more or less. Good times. The swamps are elsewhere, says Crits. Oh gosh, also aged crits, not crit multiplier. This is now, I think we're gonna have to be specifying. Crit multiplier says, breaking news, local loot goblin getting poisoned. Yeah, that I don't know, this is not how I wish to be known, but that's okay. In fact, wow, this is really you know, I could probably do this off stream if y'all want me to, because this is not the most entertaining thing necessarily, just me going back and forth and picking up like a little bit of loot. We're just gonna do one more, just one more. Tighten a chunk, yes. Oh, so good. No. Okay, yep, not even close. Okay, so we're just gonna keep walking and ignore the poison behind us. That was not a good thing. So, as I said before, we don't have a good history with fire. The wizard is not a fan of fire. This is not good. But who are these people in relation to the dark orb? They are nothing. Okay. I sure wonder how hard it would be for a knight to get through here. Get spammed. Oh gosh, sorry. I didn't mean to let you live. There we go. Alright, and all dead. All good. Very nice. I sure love feeding on the souls of these people. Who are you? Sure gives me pyromancer energy, this one. We're gonna go up the ladder, and yeah, just let's keep going up. I do love the insane windmills here. This is like very much like aesthetic maximalism, just aesthetic maxing windmills. I think aesthetic maxing is probably like one of my favorite like personal concepts, or no, what I'm saying personal concepts. It's one of my favorite concepts, just like in media, when you just take a thing and you just expand that thing to a degree that is just ludicrous in proportions. Oh gosh, we are not doing very well. Oh, okay. That's all right. You stay away. Stay away. Die one by one. Yeah. But what I'm trying to say is, have y'all... also, I just got some kind of a charm. I don't think I read the description properly there. Perhaps next time. What I was trying to say, have you... Like, say some of you... Have y'all seen Warhammer? Warhammer's a delightful, delightful universe. Will take your life if you let it. But the way the factions are made there is, like, comedic in terms of how they use, like, aesthetic maxing. Where, for example, the faction Space Wolves. Space Wolves are just, imagine, Space Marines, if you've seen Space Marines or Warhammer, but they are very Norse looking, like actually like Vikings, and they also have lots of wolves. And you look at these Space Wolves, and it's very clear what themes these guys used when crafting the entire faction, because the whole faction is just as many little nods to like Norse mythology slash Viking culture as they could humanly fit into a faction, where it's like, this is a spaceship, but a wolf spaceship, and it's run by wolves, and the soldiers are actually the Wolf Guard, and it's, I don't know. Oh my gosh, no, get away, stay away, no, dude, no, we are in a terrible place, you guys. This is, the wizard has been terribly trapped. This is so wild. Okay. I don't know what to expect. Okay, you know what? We have a slight hope. Slight hope. A little bit of hope. A little bit of hope. No hope at all. No hope at all. Truly just death. Death and ashes. That's all of us. We'll just wait. Anyhow, but yeah, no, I was just talking about Space Wolves. Next time we're gonna play that way smarter. I didn't expect that. I was just exploring. Oh, here we are. Right. Yeah, I mean, I know where to go now. We're not gonna loot Goblin. Oh, I actually did know where we were. That was funny. No, no, no! You get back here. You get back here, little guy. Come on, just take. Pain. Okay. But yeah, no, I was talking about Space Wolves. What a kind of humorous comedic faction. Basically, my best friend used to play it, and it's like, it clearly feels like the entire creative team was just like taking like, okay, take a chair and how do we make this related to wolves and Vikings, and then they would do that. And then because Warhammer is so like massive in its scale, like everything in Warhammer is just absurdly massive. What would end up happening was they would have those wolf aesthetics to have like proportions that were like absurd, you know, where, oh yeah, this entire planet is dedicated to just wolf iconography and Viking iconography. And that's, I don't know, I think that's quite humorous and a wonderful example of aesthetic maxing as a concept. And what I was trying to say that earlier, the reason I was talking about it is because we have windmills. They're aesthetic maxing windmills here. You have a windmill and a windmill and a windmill. Just trying to make the biggest windmill you can possibly get. The only way I think like to go from there is to make an entire city for windmills, and from there on you might as well have planets for windmills. We are not in a good place to be invaded, if I'm being honest. This is really a bad place even. I don't know how I can possibly escape this place. I sure hope the guy behind me is not going to do that, and is in fact going to let me fight these things first. Because I mean, I totally get if he wouldn't. I actually don't get how it is that he can invade me at this time. I am so sorry, man. How did he invade me? Wasn't I dead? How does that work? That is strange. Strange times indeed. Crit Multiplier says the wizard is cautious if need be. Yes, truly. I'd like to be, honestly. Chaos cannot be understood, and so he fears the flame. Maybe, perhaps wizard PTSD. You know, we more lore on that later. We're gonna just go ahead and grab one of these little guys. Gosh, and miss them terribly. Okay, nice. Just one at a time. Titanite shard, large Titanite shard, Palestone. Man, these guys are absolutely loaded. That's amazing. I don't want to fall in there. That would really suck. Where am I even going? It seems like not there for sure. We don't want to go there. Maybe here, but even then, that doesn't look good. This area is confusing and scaring me, but that's okay. Hello. Oh, I don't want to be in a tunnel. I don't want to be in a tunnel with... No! I don't want to be in this. This is even worse. Okay. Wow. Classic not assessing the situation at all. Is the wizard beginning to death spiral? This might be indeed a sign of that. And you know what? You know, I think this is actually a good point to declare the final life. I know. It's interesting. We're declaring the final life. Whatever happens from this point on, the final life has been invoked, and the stream will end soon after the final life. So now we're really locked in. Whatever happens, well, I gotta make it out somehow. Let's get this little guy this time around. Oh, well, we're not gonna get the little guy. Something about that little guy does not appeal to me. We are, yes, final life. Gosh, I am very concerned about these places that I'm entering. Can I maybe use a little pebble? Is there a pebble I can use? Something to distract these people. Emits light. No. I need some kind of a distraction. Yes. Well, what if I... No, okay, here, how about... Nope, don't fall in, wizard. here we go. What if I just cast? That looked shiny, right? Okay, time for something funny. Final life. Sorry, just reading what everyone's saying. Okay, you can be invaded while undead. That's crazy. This is one of the reasons DS2 Online rules. Oh, I did not know that, I guess. I thought myself to be safe. Understandable. You must burn an effigy at the bonfire to stop invasions for 30 minutes. Wow. I will... That's concerning. You can also be invaded after the boss is defeated. Final life. Oh, man. Yeah, that it won't invade again. Then I won't invade again. Wait! Crit multiplier! It was you! Ah! The betrayal! Oh my god, dude, this is like, actually, like, what a plot twist, man. Ah. I can't believe this is real. I thought I knew you, crit multiplier. The suffering. Well. Okay, well, I know, I see how it is. Tell you what, man. You can do whatever you want. You're not... I don't know. I don't know. You can do whatever you want, man. I can't discourage you from doing what you want to do, but I don't know. I will not give up that easily. Just saying. Okay, we're making it. Oh gosh, I really just I looked at the chat there for a second. Let's actually yeah, we're being safe about this. You're okay. Okay. Alluring skulls. Thank you, Eclipse. Sorry, crits. This is you're so right. I could in fact do that. Finally have a use for the alluring skulls. And also we just defeated the thing. So now I don't think he's going to be respawning anytime soon like the other one. Progress already. If you do end up invading me, I guess what can I do about that? Your choice ultimately. Let's try the alluring skull. Perhaps it's gonna help us. He's got bigger balls than you. What will you do? Yeah, no. That guy again, kind of the ideal masculinity. Yeah. Here, guys, come on. Well, that you know, I have more than one alluring skull. If you guys wanna, come on, just go for the alluring. Perhaps I didn't get the memo. That's okay. I mean, we can go for the final fight. Sure, maybe the wizard win. Yeah, for sure. Tell you what, man. Let me progress a little more, maybe. Maybe get past these guys. Okay. Time to... I don't know why I'm here. I actually don't know why I even went here. Is there 4 or 5? There's 4. Okay. Okay. Didn't mean for that guy. Okay. This is a funny little dance I'm about to do with these guys. Remember how, like, killing just one was like, oh yes, haha, you know, I've beaten a great challenge, and then just getting hit with 4 in one room with no way out. Or no, seemingly no way out. This does make it easier, though, having, like, a little circle I can bait them in. Okay. And again, whoever's here and whoever hasn't heard, the Wizard's got a shill for the Wizard Coven. We have a Discord where you can join and partake in further interactions with the community. We're still pretty small, so that kind of gives a more, I guess, yeah, more time in case you wish to talk and stuff, and might even be down to voice call if any of y'all want to. So yeah, would be cool. But on that note, the shilling ends. Yes. Oh, actually, no, it doesn't end yet. I have to say that the Discord is in my channel description, so that's good to know for you guys who wish to join. So, on that note, yes, shilling is done. The guys are dead. That helped me kind of zone out for a second, and yeah. It's lots of minerals here and stuff. This is certainly a mine we're in. I got that much. This is going to be perhaps a lucrative endeavor, exploring the mine. Something about being a wizard that's using dark orbs is now making me like want to experience more of that, like as I said, capital, and perhaps gain natural resources and accumulate power and wealth in one location. This is yeah, typical wizard with the power of the dark orb behavior. Skeptic spice, right? I forget that one. The last skeptic spice I found made a man, or involved a man being like tortured. Okay. Petrified something. This is bad writing. No, just kidding. Petrified something. Is this the petrified something? That's not the sublime bone dust. Man, at this point I probably have several. Oh, petrified something. Petrified object that is pleasant to the touch. An unidentified petrified object, pleasant to the touch despite its looks. A rare and peculiar thing to be certain, but one without a known purpose. Okay, well, perhaps maybe that one person's looking for it. This guy is a crazy miner, just mining with his head. I've never actually seen that. That's like, not even dwarves are willing to do that. I really don't want to jump down there, because I don't think I should. Safe zone ahead. Guys, is that a safe zone ahead? I don't want to risk that on the final life, if I'm being honest. Okay. I mean, we can go for a final round. Crit multiplier says downtime at the moment invaded you too many times, I think. Maybe if the life lasts long, for sure. Okay. Aged Crit says was looking about the giant slinging super dark orbs. Was talking about... Oh, yeah, you know, I know, man, yeah. Aged Crit says a conga line of the undead. Yeah, that seems like the only real strategy here. Okay, voices. I actually am going to ask you all for assistance. In fact, voices, please direct me in the general direction of where you all think I should go, so I don't waste this final life. Oh, I see. Well, maybe this is the final life. Okay. All right, you guys. Crit's multiplier is here. The other mage. Okay. Come face me, friend. Are you all ready for this? I'm personally not sure if I am. I could be coming from anywhere. Also, there is no running away from my destiny, truly. I'm not gonna lie, this is having any kind of actually competitive experience in front of 95 people is mildly anxiety-inducing, but that's okay. Okay, well, it looks like the wizard is gonna fight like a gorilla, so that's... Oh, no, there's not. Hello, friend. Well, I guess may the best wizard win. Fuck it. I mean, gotta hit him with the orb. Oh, was that it? Oh, did not mean for that. Sorry, friend. I am going to use these. This is indeed the final life. Was that a backstab for a second? Ugh. That was close. gosh, dude. I mean, I'll be honest, man. I am damned. I am damned, actually, straight up. I have no clue what's happening. What is happening to me? Where am I? Dude, what is this? What is happening? Okay. Just let me out. Gosh, okay. That's not good. I don't like that. Okay, dude, okay. Okay, alright, well, good one, crits. That was crazy. I will say, I mean, I am very aware, you guys, that was dishonorable using the life gems. I don't feel too bad about that, if I'm being honest. I think that was... Okay, fuck it, that was crazy. Well... That was crazy. Well, okay, alright, great. Yo, that I'm feeling that adrenaline, if I'm being honest. That was insane, crits. Thank you for joining there. That was wild. And funnily enough, I actually still don't know where I'm supposed to go. Gosh, please. Anywhere would be better than being stuck. Actually, wait. I do know where I need to go. That place where I just fell, I haven't seen that before. I think this is where I'm heading. Although I think it'd be safer for me to just go ahead and rest at the bonfire, make sure I have a recharged amount of dark orbs, and that'll do it. Okay. Hello, crits. You win this time. I hope you had fun. I had a good time, man. Thank you for that. And no worry about live jams. Well, I appreciate that. Oh, thank you, comrade. This was that was interesting. I don't think I've had too many experiences with, like, I mean I've had a lot of experience with like Dark Souls PvP and Dark Souls 3, not really 1, and this feels more comparable to Dark Souls 1. So this is I don't know, interesting times here. Gosh, okay, well, not gonna be casting that way. I think there's somebody trying to orbital bombard me. That's all right. That's wild. Ooh, that's cool. That's really cool. That's nope. No, none of that, you guys. Oh no. Oh no, we don't have any. We are going to out-tank this poison. That's what's gonna happen, because I don't have a choice. What are you? What are you? Get away from me! No, the poison. Okay. Any kind of. Okay, we are, guys. All right, I guess the final life, committing to a run of some kind. What am I? Where am I? Oh, my friend, help me! It's okay. Okay, you don't have to help me. You're fine. Okay. I am so lost. That's okay. Probably not where I meant to go. You know, it is nice having enough healing items that I can be out healing this stuff. I really thought it was just impossible, but we're okay. Oh man. Oh dude, stay away. That's okay. That's okay. I think I learned enough about that area to explore it next time. I think on that note, we had a cool duel. We won against 2 bosses. I think this is a pretty good time that we begin to wrap up the stream. And I'm gonna go to Majula and get a nice view there, you know? Sometimes I think that's how we tend to wrap these streams up. If there's anything else you guys want to say before the stream ends, Please say it now so I can go ahead and read it. I'm gonna read the messages in the chat, because I definitely missed a few. Okay, let's see. Well, now that the voices are invading, I need to go buy a DS2 on PC for no particular reason. Cough. No, no, the voices are turning on me. I can't believe it. That's okay though. If you do so, interested in seeing how that turns out. Thank you for invading me, Crit Multiplier. That was honestly really fun. I deeply enjoyed that. I think I usually tend to just get destroyed in Dark Souls PvP, so that was I don't know, that felt like it waxed and waned the possibilities of victory, so that was cool. DW about the live jams. DW, what does DW mean? It can get way worse for invaders. Oh. What can get way worse about don't worry, it can get way worse for me. Okay, understood. I'll remember that. It sounds like an ominous warning. Synesthesia, absolute chaos. Yeah, dude, that was crazy. Yes, running the entire level. It could never go right. yeah, I don't know. That it felt like there was no option. It's like whenever you're poisoned, it feels like you have so little time to really think. You just have to keep running. So I'll try to be more controlled. The wizard is not used to running in poison swamps that like kill you that fast. So yeah. And finally, Aged Crit says, you're doing well, keep it up. Well, thank you, Crits. I appreciate that. You guys, all of you guys are so wonderful. Y'all are really, you're the real voices in my head, you know? It's been so delightful hanging out with all of you today. I am probably going to stream perhaps this Tuesday or Wednesday. I'll keep y'all updated. If y'all want more updates, please do join the Discord. We do need more people there, and it'd be more fun to hang out and talk more directly. So yeah, you guys have all been incredible. This is a great day, lots of progress in the world of Drangleic. And yeah, I think on that note, thank y'all for joining me, comrades.